See, I'm a sucker for a girl that tries to chop my head off every single time.
Well, one thing you can say for Leo, he knows how to work a girl into lather.
He was like this huge life raft for me. But I can't help feeling like we're gonna drown.
It's not gonna happen. Greenlee, if the raft gets a few holes in it, we can just patch them up. It's no big deal.
I like that.
It's a tough job, but somebody's gonna do it. Well, although Leo wants Greenlee, there's also another girl in his life, you know.
Let me just, could I say something? Oh, I'm
Sure.
sorry, go ahead. I just want to say that in that scene, I had my pants and my socks on, and she was completely naked underneath that.
Coming up, fans get to be a star.
The nervometer just went up.
Nothing is impossible.
Why do we love Christine Francis on Hotel? She can take you away with her smile.
I'll take care of everything.
She can stop your heart with a look.
Hey, I know you'll make up the time tonight.
Why don't you forget I'm your executive assistant and ask me again?
She's what dreams are made of. Catch Hotel, weekends at 7 a.m. 4 Pacific on SoapNet. You're watching Soap Center's special presentation of ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios.
Oh, my God. I saw her. She was walking back behind the thing, and it was unbelievable. And she's gorgeous, and I told her she rules the world because she does.
Thank you.
I'm shaking all over, and I can't believe it. And I'm thrilled to death.
We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet.
On the Colbys, he's an honest, decent man with power and money to burn.
You can count on that.
But only one thing is on his mind.
You don't get away from me this time, lady.
Dumping his jealous, backstabbing wife for her sister? Conduct like that can get a man killed. Jason Colby, the patriarch of the Colby clan.
This is my ball game, Senator, and you just struck out.
Saturdays starting at 8 a.m., 5 Pacific on SoapNet.
Soap Center Spotlight shines on the ABC Super Soap Weekend at Disney MGM Studios when hosts Brooke Alexander and David Forsythe bring you the inside stories.
The whole gang is here.
How you doing today? You holding up all right?
This is our third year at Super Soap Weekend.
Direct from Walt Disney World Resort, watch the Soap Center special presentation, Spotlight on ABC Super Soap Weekend, tonight at 11 p.m., 8 Pacific, exclusively on SoapNet. This Saturday, catch up on this week's General Hospital starting at a special time, 7 p.m., 4 Pacific.
Carly doesn't get why I'm always on her case. I care about her. I guess you could say I love her. But I don't know if I could ever say the words she needs to hear.
Carly and Sunny, come closer. Saturday starting at 7 p.m., 4 Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center General Hospital talk show only on SoapNet.
This is a Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap Talk Show, Spotlight on All My Children.
It's time for one lucky fan to meet her mystery leading man and be a star. So let's bring her out. Please welcome Lisa from Guilford, Connecticut. Hi, Lisa.
Are you a big All My Children fan?
Yeah,
Have you ever
Everything.
acted before?
a little bit.
You must be wondering which guy you're going to be doing your scene with, aren't you?
Definitely.
She's shaking all over. Take a deep breath, girl. Don't worry. Okay, deep breath.
All My Children episode number 9412. Ryan and Jillian water skiing Bermuda.
Should I
Take one
grab
and
Grab your rope.
where's the boat swimming?
It feels... It's relief to be alone with you again.
man?
That's my line. It's such a relief to be alone with you again.
Feels all wrong.
You're just not used to the skis yet.
I'm not used to cheating on my husband.
Well.
Don't say that. I don't want to stop seeing you.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about. You could divorce your husband.
That would be impossible.
Impossible? Don't talk to me about impossible.
Ryan, hang on!
We're here, we're together, and we love each other, Julian. Nothing is impossible.
When you put it like that, I almost believe you.
Almost, just almost.
What was the question?
That's a good answer. Let's hear it for my
Well, Catherine, my hat's off to you because you really look like you were having a great time out there.
Oh, it is the best part of my year is doing the talk show at Super Soap Weekend because people are out of their minds. For some reason, they just let it fly, and we get all the greatest moments, and it was really fun.
Absolutely.
Do you enjoy showing fans another side of you other than what they see as Lindsay Rappaport on One Life to Live?
I do, because, I mean, I love playing a bad girl. I love it, but I love that people see that I have a very fun, playful side, and I really enjoy this kind of work as well, you know?
Absolutely.
Great.
Well, what about any kind of unexpected moments? Any, like, standouts for you?
Anything happen?
Well, you know, my husband, Michael E. Knight, is very shy in person.
Really?
Yes.
Did not know that.
No, you would never have guessed it from these shows, would you? Because he just was so crazy.
Well, that's it for this Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap Talk Show, featuring the cast of All My Children.
Didn't my husband look great?
Catherine, your husband always looks great.
Okay, now I'm gonna turn it. Now I'm gonna be Dimitri. I know it's let's toast to the future. Now I'm Jackson. Haley, you didn't. Now I'll do Edmund. Erica Kane. Now I'm back to Mateo.
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, One Life to Live is in the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight. Catherine Hickman talks to her co-stars about the schemes.
Tell the audience what it's like to really do those kissing scenes.
It's part of the job, but I mean, you know, you gotta kind of get into it.
And the dreams.
You're hearing it from me first. We did it.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show. Spotlight on One Life to Live, coming up next on SoapNet. You ever get in that mood?
Max, you were an animal.
That crazy light in the head kind of mood.
Whoa. Wait.
It can strike any time, day or night.
I remember that feeling.
It's called love. And no one satisfies your mood like SoapNet can.
Is this what you've been praying for?
Tender love. Forbidden love. Hot love. Love you can never forget. Or love you just can't control.
Oh, this is so wonderful.
Whatever kind of love mood you're in, SoapNet's got it. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I want to see that smile every night.
When that love mood strikes,
Oh, boy.
we're here for you. SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you. Soap Center Spotlight shines on the ABC Super Soap Weekend at Disney MGM Studios, when hosts Brooke Alexander and David Forsythe bring you the inside stories.
The whole gang is here.
How you doing today? You holding up all right?
This is our third year at Super Soap Weekend.
Direct from Walt Disney World Resort, watch the Soap Center special presentation, Spotlight on ABC Super Soap Weekend, tonight at 11 p.m., 8 Pacific, exclusively on SoapNet.
You need help, Teddy. You're hurting yourself and everyone around you. Are you going to tell Frankie about the other night? You still love me, admit it.
Sisters, weekdays at 3 p.m., 12 Pacific on SoapNet.
The program regularly scheduled at this time will not be seen in order to bring you a Soap Center special presentation. Regular programming will resume next week.
We love you, SoapNet. Me too.
The following is a Soap Center special presentation.
Brooke Alexander.
And I'm David Forsythe. We're in Disney MGM Studios at Walt Disney World Resort for the 5th annual ABC Super Soap Weekend.
Well, one of the many events that has fans buzzing is the ABC Super Soap Talk Show. It's a 2-day talk fest hosted by One Life to Live's Catherine Hickland.
Catherine sat down with the stars of ABC's One Life to Live.
And you're about to see some of her best moments with Camar De Los Reyes, Erica Page, David Fumero, Aaron Torpy, Jason Shane Scott, Cassie and Jim DePaiva, Hillary B. Smith, and Linda Dano.
Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome One Life to Live's own Lindsay Rappaport, Catherine Hickland.
To have an even better time because I'm about to bring you closer to some of your favorite stars. So let's get started. What do you say? Please welcome One Life to Live's Jessica and Christian, Aaron Coffey, and David Fumero. It's so cute because when David came to the show, you know, he had a girlfriend and she was real sweet and everything and everybody liked her, but then they broke up and gosh darn it if you two didn't start going out. Yeah? And it was very disturbing for Bob Woods and the other guys, Asa, the guys, Bill Carey. They were very disturbed to see their little girl grow up and get a boyfriend, you know.
But they like David.
They love him.
Thank God. Because if they didn't like David, then it would be over for him.
I know.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
Because they've known you since you were just a little girl.
Yes. And they still give him a hard time sometimes,
Every once
but
in a
they
while.
really
I was
like
a little afraid at the beginning, but they were pretty cool.
Yeah.
It made it easy for me.
After Jessica and Will's first time, though, they went through hell. I mean, what happened between your characters after that?
Well, first I got pregnant.
Yes.
Then I told Christian, and I left Will, and I said,
You left Christian. When you got pregnant.
oh gosh, it was so confusing. I left Will and said Christian's going to be the dad.
Right.
And Will was really upset. Do you remember that? And then I got in a car accident, lost. And then I got in the car accident, lost the baby. Forgot about Christian, so remembered Will, fell in love with Will, and then it just was a domino effect. And I've been a very confused girl ever since then.
Welcome to the pack. Please welcome One Life to Live, Will Rappaport, Jason Shane Scott. This is your first time at Super Soap.
Yeah.
How is it?
Cool.
This is your first time to Disney World.
It's my first time in Disney World.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you going to get to stay and...
Well, I actually came down early, so I got all that.
Did you
in
do the
already.
rock and roller coaster?
Yeah.
Only once on that one, but we've done several a few times each.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah,
It's the best.
it's crazy.
This year, Will got railroaded into prison. Why does Jess's grandfather hate you so much?
It's basically because I'm with the family, and they took away his little granddaughter. You know, I mean, I am the one that got her pregnant. He more approved of Christian because he was, you know, they were going to get married.
Well, he approved of Christian because he didn't approve of Will Rappaport.
That's true. Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't help that I knock her up. You know?
Well, Asa was fit to be tough.
Exactly.
Pardon his French. Coming up, more highlights from the 2 days of fun at the ABC Super Soap Talk Shows.
You're hearing it from me first. We did it.
This Sunday, catch up on this week's One Life to Live starting at a special time, 1:30 p.m., 10:30 a.m. Pacific.
What have I done? What have I done? It's bleeding to death. We've got to do something.
Nothing to do with it. It's probably too late already.
You can't find out it was me.
You'll lose everything unless you let me take care of this.
Blair and Max. Come closer. Sunday starting at 1:30 p.m., 10:30 a.m. Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center One Life to Live talk show only on SoapNet.
Hi, I'm Lisa Texera, SoapNet's fan correspondent at ABC Super Soap Weekend here at Disney MGM Studios. Britt, how do you watch your soaps?
Well, I work all day, so I always watch it at SoapNet at night.
Janet, tell us, which soap operas do you watch?
I watch All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital.
Which is your favorite soap, and when do you get to watch?
Port Charles on SoapNet at night.
Since I'm out of school, I'm watching soaps all the time on SoapNet.
Stay tuned for more coverage of ABC Super Soap Weekend. You're on SoapNet.
Things made difficult.
If line 34B is greater than line 33C, deduct the amount on Schedule C less 3% of your adjusted gross income. Oh.
Things made easy.
SoapNet. Same-day episodes of your favorite shows and handy catch-up weekend marathons.
Things difficult.
Okay, print. Print. I said print.
Things easy.
SoapNet.com. Schedules, news, live chats, show updates. Wow, look at all the features this site has to offer.
Difficult?
Add spices every 30 seconds until mixture bubbles for 15 minutes, resulting in brown-like crusting around the edges.
Easy.
We have a lot more soap moments for you.
Kathy, I'm telling you, this soap center is great. It's got the latest news and info about my soaps all in one show.
SoapNet. Soap watching made easy. Soap Center Spotlight shines on the ABC Super Soap Weekend at Disney MGM Studios, when hosts Brooke Alexander and David Forsythe bring you the inside stories.
The whole gang is here.
How you doing today? You holding up all right?
This is our third year at Super Soap Weekend.
Direct from Walt Disney World Resort, watch the Soap Center special presentation, Spotlight on ABC Super Soap Weekend, tonight at 11 p.m., 8 Pacific, exclusively on SoapNet.
This is the Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap Talk Show. Spotlight on One Life to Live. My next guest spent more time on the road this year than Bush and Gore combined, and she's not even running for office. Please welcome One Life to Live and All My Children and Port Charles and General Hospital's Ray Linda Dano.
How tired are you?
Oh my gosh, we're good.
How many of you were here yesterday? A lot of you. Why don't we go sit down there?
I don't know how good the light is.
Come on, go down there.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, all right. Actually, not a bad idea.
You got up this early.
Yes, we did.
Are you nuts?
Did you think that any of the girls that you met on the four shows were going to be your daughter?
I thought for a minute Julie Pinson might, from Port Charles. I loved her. And you know what's interesting is Julie and I had not really met Julie before I went out to California to play with all of them. She and I were a lot alike. I mean, as girls, you know, as people. She could actually be my Linda Dano's daughter in real life.
Well, when Lorraine got home, she was told that her daughter was a son and one who was overdue for a big spanking. Take a look.
I'm not your son, no matter what Faulkner claims.
I'm not backing down.
Is that a threat?
I know about you, Max, and I'm going to find out a lot more. In fact, everything there is to know about you. So you just keep your beady little eyes open, Junior, because I'm going to be on you like white on rice.
Well, if Max does turn out to be Ray's son, she's going to need a lot of support. Oh, who's going to be there to support you? Sykes? Detective John Sykes? Perhaps?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, you're hearing it from me first. We did it.
Look, my feet went right up. I'm in my position. I have to tell you this.
John Sykes, John Bolger, is a dear friend of mine. And is he not the dearest?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, Mr. Dreamy Eyes. He is such a nice man. And I had to do this one scene with him the other day where I'm in the apartment and I'm on the phone and I'm not looking at him. And he has to come in and he's taken his shirt off. And I didn't see the shirt come off. And all of a sudden, my thing was I was supposed to turn because I was going to order him some food. When I saw him, I went, oh, my God. My heart started to pound. My legs went limp. I mean, I had such a reaction to him, and I thought, oh, my God, I've got to get some liquor in this.
My next guest plays someone my character can't stand. She always takes the high road. She can survive anything, even a train wreck, and every man my character wants, her character gets. So can you blame me if we get carried away?
Oh, for goodness sake, Lindsay, this is no good.
You can play at that game. That's the same I'm not good enough for Bo.
You're not good enough for Bo.
Oh, well, neither were you cheating on him like that with Sam.
How about cheating on Sam with the junior partner?
Sam!
Just like real life. Please welcome One Life to Live's Nora Hillary Binks.
Come down, sit with us.
See, you think that we just project really well?
Okay. We're having an intimate day, right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
They told me she'd do this. Turn around, baby.
I can do that. That's right, and you wonder why I have to wear a jacket all the time.
Sit down, girls.
All
Well,
right.
I feel a little tied in. Oh, aren't you sweet? Thank you very much.
So do you always have to outdo me?
No, you know, it was so funny. I was sitting here and I was thinking, they put the pack on and see these little... Oh, what the heck. You know, we come out here and we joke and laugh, but this is really a very emotional experience for us to come and spend a weekend with all of you. It really is. It touches us very deeply. We really love it. We don't get to have relationships with you on an individual basis, and I've seen several people, you know, year after year after year. I know them by name now. I know their face, and if I get a letter from them, I know who they are. I've met some wonderful people, and they come to the studio, and I see, hi, Janet. I mean, it really is quite something. So last night they had this wonderful thing for us in the aquarium, and it was really very exciting. And I stayed to watch my friends sing, which was just fabulous. Cassie and Jim, I mean, what a moment on stage. They looked into each other's eyes, and every one of us went, oh my God, were they lovely? I mean, it was
all of ABC on the corner were weeping.
And mean, it was really, the whole thing was just really, really wonderful. Anyway, so I go back, I leave, and I go back to the room to change into something that's a little nicer than what I was wearing, and, something more appropriate.
And you fell asleep.
I've actually had more rest than anyone, but my bags are bigger. It's not fair. She works on no sleep, looks like this. I struggle. Oh, could you just turn that light down so she can have the monitor?
Crying out loud.
Yeah, if you could remove that light, it'd be a lot easier.
Don't take the light. Well, Lindsay finally got a break when Nora got taken hostage after a train wreck. How hard was it to play your scenes in bed? You loved laying there with no lines for weeks while I talked and I talked and I talked.
And you know what? I had one of these in the bed with me. I said, I don't say anything. It's for ambiance, room tone. I said, under the bed? What kind of room tone are you going to get down there? Don't answer that question.
Please welcome with Life That Lives, Blair and Max, Cassie and James Deb. They want to know if it's over between Max and Sky now.
No. Of course not. Didn't you see Friday?
What did I miss
I dumped
Friday?
her. I'm back in Sky's bed.
What happened Friday? What happened
I
Friday?
threw her out of the house, told her I wanted a divorce, and I went and jumped in the sack with Sky after she hit me a couple
I
times.
said I was sorry.
Oh.
I said I was sorry, and I cried and everything, and it didn't work. He left anyway, and of course they were doing it with the door open. Of course, at the hotel. Of course, you know.
There are no locks on the doors at the hotel. That's an amazing thing.
What do you mean?
So did...
Well, because it's like how you always walk into Max and Blair's bedroom.
God,
all of a
don't
sudden,
even
Mom's
go
here.
there. I'm there.
So Blair comes by with a towel and a mint, and she said, "Can I turn down your bed?" Well, if you ask me, Blair's living dangerously. She can't seem to get away from Todd. For example, watch this.
You saved my marriage. Again. And I can't tell you how much that means to me. So, I just want to say thank you. He wanted me. He wanted me. Did you see that?
I saw him respond.
Did you see him respond? He went. Most of the time it's like this.
I saw him respond. No, he actually moved in a little closer. That's a very big step.
No.
It's almost a kissing scene.
You know what I think?
He's a vampire.
I think it's so interesting. It says a lot about you. Was that the first person she thought was her child was Kelly, a female in her 20s, and the next thing she went to you. Now, does that say something about you?
Here we go. Max and Blair are both so connecting. It's no wonder
Here's
they
what I
could
said to
trust
Linda.
each
I walked
other.
up to Linda one day in the makeup room, and I said, Linda, either they think I look a whole lot younger than I am, or you look a whole lot older than you are. You might want to find out.
And then we just went to Son and Mom from then on.
Coming up, one fan gets her chance at stardom. In this scene, your character gets followed all the way to New Orleans by a handsome man. You think you can handle that?
Congratulations to Megan, SoapNet's Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes winner. Out of thousands of entries, Megan is SoapNet's guest when Colgate Total presents the ABC Super Soap Weekend at Walt Disney World Resort.
A dream come true. So much fun.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, watch SoapNet's special presentation, Spotlight on ABC Super Soap Weekend. Catch Super Soap Weekend coverage all week long, exclusively on SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.
On the Colbys, he's an honest, decent man with power and money to burn.
You can count on that.
But only one thing is on his mind.
You don't get away from me this time, lady.
Dumping his jealous, backstabbing wife for her sister? Conduct like that can get a man killed. Jason Colby, the patriarch of the Colby clan.
This is my ball game, Senator, and you just struck out.
Saturdays starting at 8 a.m., 5 Pacific on SoapNet.
Hi from Super Soap Weekend.
be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet. From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, it's the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on Port Charles. One Life to Live's Catherine Hickman gives the fans what they want.
They want to know if you wear boxers or briefs.
You'll get the stories only the stars can tell.
Big skeleton coming out.
Kevin and Lucy would be married now if Eve hadn't stopped the wedding.
That woman, Eve is not good for me or Kevin.
From the Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on Port Charles. Tonight at 12 midnight, 9 Pacific on SoapNet.
This is the Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap Talk Show, Spotlight on One Life to Live.
My next two guests have had an unusual way of making the most of their TV watching time. They spend it watching each other. See for yourself. One Life to Live's Antonio and Roseanne, Camar de los Reyes, and Erica Page. Hiya, you look great. Hello. No, really. How is it for you out there?
Oh, it's been amazing.
Has it?
Amazing.
So you just got married.
Just got married exactly a month ago. And Brian's actually here with me this weekend.
Oh, she married Brian White, the fabulous country star. He's so cute.
Very, very cute.
I know.
He's riding rides right now.
Is he?
Yeah. Brian's actually really good. The first place we went on our honeymoon, he said it right away. This is my wife. And that's when it really hits you. You're like, oh.
Yeah. Aww. And Camar, you've been married for how long?
I'm going on 5 years now.
A record in this business.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
His little boy is so cute. And he's smart, you know?
Yeah, he's my pride and joy.
And your wife, a Victoria's Secret model. I'm not kidding. It's like unbelievable. She's gorgeous.
Been very fortunate.
Yes,
very
you
lucky.
have. Well, it's good to have you back at One Life to Live.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been wonderful.
Oh, good. Thank you. Tell the audience what it's like to really do those kissing scenes.
You go through a lot of chapstick.
And a lot of mint.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, with these two ladies, it's pretty easy. It's.
But Brian doesn't like to watch those, does he?
Kind of not. I mean, he's so cool with it now, and the best thing is the guys are so nice to him.
Yeah.
And he's said that from the beginning, that if they weren't so nice to him, it would probably make him more uncomfortable. But he's pretty cool with it. He's so, totally supportive of me.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of
But it's not really, like...
No, I mean...
Technical, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's part of the job, but I mean, you know, you gotta kind of get into it every once in a while.
Now it's time for one lucky fan to meet her mystery leading man and be a star. So let's bring her up. So are you excited to find out who you're going to be doing your scene with?
Very.
Yeah? In this scene, your character gets followed all the way to New Orleans by a handsome man who can't get her off his mind. Do you think you can handle that?
That sounds interesting.
Oh, yeah? Well, what if I told you that handsome man was Antonio? Yes, right. Camar de los Reyes.
Take one and action. Roseanne, thank God. Been looking all over for you.
Why? You knew I was going out of town.
I was in the neighborhood and...
Oh, boy, did you take a wrong turn.
It's just, there was something I had to tell you.
Oh, no, is it bad news? I just knew it. Did Sophia find out?
No.
Thank God. Then what could you possibly have to tell me that's so important?
I can't stop thinking about it.
You can't?
Every time I close my eyes, all I see is that face.
You do?
That beautiful smile of yours. And then it hit me, and I couldn't wait another minute, and I had to find you, and I had to tell you.
What?
I thought you should know that I've wanted to kiss you like this my entire life.
Okay, Catherine, truth. Just how much did you enjoy playing host to your fellow castmates?
I loved it. I thought that they were all really funny, really spontaneous, and I think people are probably surprised to see how they are in their real lives.
Yeah. Well, I've always gotten the sense that you guys have a great family atmosphere on the set of One Life to Live.
We do.
Yeah.
And I think that that translated on the shows.
Would you say that there was one particular favorite moment?
I kind of loved it when Linda Dano came out and she wanted to take the show away from the couch and down by the people, and we sat down at the edge of the stage, and it was great.
That's fantastic. Well, that is it for this Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap, a talk show featuring the fantastic Catherine Hicklin and some of her castmates from One Life to Live.
We're off to the Tower of Terror. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
We did it.
Friday. I'm back in Sky
Antonia. Boy, did you take a wrong turn.
Are you nuts?
Oh, my God.
Gosh, it's so confusing. Of course, they were doing it with the door open.
It doesn't help that I knocked her up.
Did Sophia find out?
No.
Oh, my God, I've got to get some liquor in this.
He's a real Buchanan. He wanted me. Did you see that?
I've actually had more rest than anyone, but my bags are bigger.
Look at that like this.
Soap Center Spotlight shines on the ABC Super Soap Weekend at Disney MGM Studios, when hosts Brooke Alexander and David Forsythe bring you the inside stories.
The whole gang is here.
How you doing today? You holding up all right?
This is our third year at Super Soap Weekend.
Direct from Walt Disney World Resort, watch the Soap Center special presentation, Spotlight on ABC Super Soap Weekend. Coming up next, exclusively on SoapNet.
I think Special Olympics is wonderful.
The best thing that I've ever done in my life.
I tell my athletes, you're here because you're brave. You made it this far.
This is about the best thing that's ever happened to me because I became something I always wanted just to be a part of.
Just like a flower, it just made me blossom.
Doesn't matter if you win or lose. Just try your best.
I think we're called Special Olympics because we're special people.
I just feel a little proud of myself to reach so far.
I wanted one thing. I wanted to be an athlete. The Special Olympics gave me that opportunity.
You might can outread me, but I can outrun you.
This has changed my life forever.
Changed my whole life, my whole attitude. I have been given a special gift.
I'm happy. I'm wonderful. And I think that's great.
On Hotel, past flames flare up.
I don't believe it. I'd given you up for dead.
I really want you, Monica.
And fiery desires blaze between lovers.
I've never stopped loving you. You still love him?
Everything's happening too fast. You're confusing sex with love.
I want to have your baby.
You are asking me to share you with another woman.
I'm asking you to marry me, Christine.
Only one place ignites the heart's passion. Hotel, weekends at 7 a.m. 4 Pacific on SoapNet.
Flashback Port Charles. Recapture the memories of their love.
I accept.
The ring or the whole package?
The whole package, you big, beautiful guy.
Lost.
You're the only other man I've slept with since I married Ben.
Rage.
I'll see you in hell.
To understand the present, you've got to do the flashback. Flashback Port Charles, Tuesday through Thursday at 7 p.m. 4 Pacific on SoapNet. From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight is on General Hospital. One Life to Live's Katherine Hickland gets you close to the stars.
Do you two like working together?
Now you're going to hear the real story.
You're the best bad girl of all time.
I'm going to take a backseat to you, baby.
You're easy on the eyes, may I say.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show, Spotlight on General Hospital, tonight at 12:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Pacific on SoapNet.
This week on Soap Center, a 1-hour special on the biggest fan event of the year, the ABC Super Soap Weekend from the Disney MGM Studios theme park at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida.
Including the introduction of a fantastic new fragrance from superstar Susan Lucci.
La Lucci is my brand new fragrance. We just launched it here at Disney for the first time. It's a very exciting, sparkling, casual fragrance.
That's not all. Soap Center rides along with these ABC soap stars for one wild time.
Plus, One Life to Live's Katherine Hickland hosts the ABC Super Soap Talk Shows.
My first two guests play a couple who are always finding new ways to say, I love you. Please welcome Kelly Kirk and Nancy Lee Grahn.
And All My Children's Walt Willie goes one-on-one with your favorite ABC soap stars.
With me now, one of my favorite people in the world, Michael E. Knight, or as I call him, Emmy the K.
The Human Muppet.
You know him as that is Jay Martin.
It's Soap Center's Thrill-A-Minute coverage of the unforgettable 5th Annual ABC Super Soap Weekend from the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. And it's all coming up.
Well, we're a long way from our New York studio, and there's a good reason. Take a look around.
We are here at the incredible Disney MGM Studios, one of 4 theme parks at the Walt Disney World Resort for the 5th Annual ABC Super Soap Weekend.
Welcome to this special edition of Soap Center. I'm David Forsythe.
And I'm Brooke Alexander.
You know, I'd heard that this was a one-of-a-kind celebration, Brooke, but experiencing it is something else entirely. There are more stars this year from your ABC soaps than ever before.
Well, it's true. It seems that every time that you look around, there are stars from Port Charles, All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital. It is absolutely fantastic.
Not to mention the tens of thousands of fans who came to join the celebration with their favorite ABC soap stars. And we can think of no better place than the Disney MGM Studios, where the showbiz spotlight shines on you. And we're about to make you feel part of the celebration.
Well, before the wonderful fun of ABC Super Soap Weekend officially began, we asked the always dashing Walt Willie, who plays Jackson Montgomery on All My Children, to take us on a tour of the Disney MGM Studios. And Walt was all too happy to oblige.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Disney MGM Studios. I'm Walt Willie, and I'm here to introduce you to 2 men who need no introduction. From Star Command, Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. And here, Woody, of Woody's Roundup fame. Woody, what a pleasure to meet you. How about that little redhead from Toy Story 2? Is she seeing Buzz or not? This is my son, Chance. This is my wife, Marie. This is my daughter, Merritt. She's about to turn 2. Let's go. Which way should we go? Which way should we go? Illinois Willie here with Indiana Jones.
Hi, Illinois.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Today, Indiana Jones is going to show us a whip trick. Well, I can't wait to learn.
You want to be part of it.
Well, of course I want to be part of it. That's why I'm here.
Great.
It's the way to use a whip.
You to stand. Yeah, right about there.
Right here.
Don't move.
Well, how am I going to learn a whip trick if I'm just standing? I guess he wants to practice before he does it so he doesn't look stupid when he's showing me.
So you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I feel good.
Oh, good.
I feel good. Listen, to thank you for showing me that particular whip trick.
Thank me.
I brought a little something for you.
Really?
Here you go. I just hate snakes, and I don't see. Nah. Well, I can't say I've ever been here, but I have a feeling this is going to be one of my new favorite places at Disney MGM. This is the Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. What are these things for, you suppose? See, and I thought Erica Kane had some curves. Let me tell you, that's enough for me. I got to get out of here. I'm feeling just a little bit goofy. Gosh. Well, Walt, old buddy, just wanted to tell you from one wall to another, thanks a lot. We're having a great time here.
Well, thank you, Walt. Soap fans who came to the ABC Super Soap Weekend hoping for the chance to see superstar Susan Lucci in person were not disappointed. There was no one quite as gracious as Susan. And this year, an added bonus to the festivities, the official launch of Susan's La Lucci fragrance. For all my children's Susan Lucci.
Good morning.
The sweet smell of success may be heaven sent. She's got a brand new fragrance with a signature name no fan could resist.
Just like Regis says, La Lucci.
La Lucci is my brand new fragrance. We just launched it here at Disney for the first time. It's a very exciting, sparkling, casual fragrance, and something that I'm very, very proud of.
We're very excited about this new fragrance. You know, we had, of course, the invitation fragrance came out first with the eau de cologne and eau de perfume, and it's a serious fragrance. La Lucci is more a fun fragrance.
I love your fragrance.
Thank you so much.
So does my husband.
That's very important.
We can wear anytime, go out with your husband or your lover or your children, you put on and feel really good.
Early bird fans beat the crowds hot on the trail of La Lucci's new scent and naturally jumped at the chance to meet its maker.
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm going to try this for the first time. Oh, it's wonderful. It's very sweet, floral, light, not too strong.
There is Indonesian ylang ylang, which is an aphrodisiac, and there's kumquat, which is a Chinese mandarin, and it's thought to be a good luck charm to attract wealth.
Oh, it smells really good. She told me it has aromatherapy and it helps you breathe better.
In addition to smelling good with La Lucci, it also has feel-good properties. So there's Italian bergamot, which is mood-lifting and energizing. There's tangerine, which is juicy and also opens up your breathing passages.
From what the people here are saying is they all love it.
It's cool. It's absolutely beautiful. It makes you feel nice and fresh and makes you feel important that you're wearing something that Susan Lucci does.
Bye-bye.
I think I know what more than a few soap fans will be putting at the top of their Christmas list this year. Well, it wouldn't be a trip to the Disney MGM studios without taking time to experience some of the theme park's unforgettable rides, shows, and attractions. Well, we tagged along with some ABC soap stars as they experienced the fun for themselves.
Here we go, rock and roll! Not much of a ride at all, actually. There's Salon.
I've done Tower of Terror. The first time I thought, oh no, I can't do that, but I liked it so much I went back for more.
Well, we're about to go on the Tower of Terror. A lot of little tickling feelings going on in this ride, you know? Great ride.
Great ride.
I start screaming, and then it turns into a laugh like a hyena. And I laugh the entire time until I'm on the floor.
When we go on the ride, I personally I'm kind of quiet.
I giggle the whole time.
I usually pee my pants and throw up.
Some have enjoyed the ride so much, they've done them twice.
Round two.
Coming up, Soap Center's exciting coverage of the ABC Super Soap Weekend continues with star-studded motorcade.
This your first motorcade?
Yes, it is.
And how did the fans receive you?
They were great.
Aren't they great? Aren't they great?
Then, One Life to Live's Katherine Hicklin hosts the ABC Super Soap Talk Show.
What do you say? Let's get this party started!
And my friend Brooke Alexander reveals she's as big a fan as everyone else here.
My first autograph, Camar de los Reyes, he is mine. Mwah. I had a blast. Stay tuned.
On Falcon Crest, change is in the air as old friends say goodbye. New enemies come into play.
This man is dangerous. He's going to hurt you. He's going to hurt all of us.
Michael Sharp is not going to get his hands on Falcon Crest.
If you want Falcon Crest so badly, get it yourself. That could be a dangerous game. Believe me, I know. He's dead.
Falcon Crest, weekdays at 4 p.m. 1 Pacific on SoapNet. This Saturday, catch up on this week's Port Charles starting at 3:30 p.m., 12:30 Pacific.
We've got to hurry before someone finds us.
It's too late for that, Rachel.
How could you bring him? How could you betray me this way? No, don't! Kevin! Help her! Kevin! Please don't let her die.
Saturday starting at 3:30 p.m., 12:30 Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center Port Charles talk show only on SoapNet. You're watching Soap Center's special presentation of ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios.
We love you, SoapNet!
Fabulous.
Thank you!
Fun. And fans.
This is our third year at Super Soap Weekend! We love you, SoapNet!
You're the best actor in the world.
Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet. This Sunday, catch up on this week's All My Children starting at a special time, 7 p.m., 4 Pacific.
Jake's my husband, and he needs me now more than ever. But when I'm with him, I can't help but think of Ryan. How can I possibly walk away from the love of my life?
Jake, Jillian, and Ryan come closer. Sunday starting at 7 p.m., 4 Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center All My Children talk show, only on SoapNet. From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight is on General Hospital. One Life to Live's Katherine Hicklin gets you close to the stars.
Do you two like working together?
Now you're going to hear the real story.
You're the best bad girl of all time.
I'm gonna take a backseat to you, baby.
You're easy on the eyes, may I say.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show. Spotlight on General Hospital, tonight at 12:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Pacific on SoapNet.
Well, welcome back to Soap Center. I'm David Forsyth.
And I'm Brooke Alexander. We are smack dab in the middle of the ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios in the Walt Disney World Resort.
And I don't know what I expected, but it's definitely turned out to be much, much more. One of the weekend's most popular attractions? Motorcades that bring stars within waving distance of fans.
Strike up the band. Your favorite actors from ABC's Port Charles, All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital kicked off the 5th annual ABC Super Soap Weekend in grand style with a series of all-star motorcades. The stars headed down Disney MGM Studios Hollywood Boulevard to welcome their loyal fans. And to answer a few burning questions about storylines.
I'm having a really bad week. Max is like doing Sky, and I'm seeing red.
I don't know how many more times Kevin can take it on the chin, you know? I mean, this guy has the worst life I've ever seen.
The hardest part of my job is watching him kiss on Sky.
The stars also received a few requests from the audience.
Do you want me to take my shirt off? I will only do it if everybody right in here does it at the same time collectively.
Along with a few proposals.
Mr. Greenlee, will you marry me?
I'm
I'm very flattered.
We want to know here if Jacob is single.
The highlight of the motorcade was the opportunity for fans to let the stars know just how much they are appreciated.
It's estimated tens of thousands of soap fans traveled here to the Disney MGM studios to see their favorite ABC soap stars. And when SoapNet sponsored a contest asking who's the ultimate soap fan, well, Megan Palin of Fulton, California responded, "I am." And boy, I bet she's glad she did.
I never thought in my lifetime I would experience something like this. And you kind of feel like a star even, I'm not.
Megan's ultimate weekend began with a complimentary massage at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
It smells very good in here. Very relaxing.
Yeah.
That was so wonderful.
Relaxed, she was ready to meet her favorite stars.
General Hospital is my favorite. I've been watching it since probably before I could speak. It's a nice change from where we live. It's raining there right now. I brought my mother as my guest. We've been best friends since forever, so it seemed like the best choice. I'm really hoping I can meet as many people as I can. I'm such a big fan. Thank you. Nice to How are you? This is so exciting. I can't even believe it. We just saw A. Martinez walk by. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I keep doing that when I see famous people. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're great.
God, you're pretty.
Thank you.
I feel I need to give her something. I'll go get you a cookie.
Okay, great.
Have they given you a cookie?
I had lunch a little bit ago.
Did you get a cookie with the lunch?
No. She's getting me a cookie.
I brought them both for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
think I'm cheap or anything.
I could get used to being treated like a celebrity.
And she was treated like a star when she joined them for the ride in the motorcade.
I'm so excited. I'm just worried about people wondering who I am. I'm a huge fan. Thank you. I've been on camera all day long, and I'm not used to that. It's a dream come true. So much fun. Let's hear it for It was fun. Can I get autographs real quick? My heart's going like a mile a minute. I feel like I'm all flushed. Thank you. Unbelievable. That's the best word to describe this whole experience. It's totally unbelievable.
Well, I think it is safe to say that Megan and her mom enjoyed their first visit to the ABC Super Soap Weekend and the Disney MGM studios. And as it turns out, this was also the first time for a couple of All My Children stars, Rebecca Budig and Josh Duhamel, better known to some of you as Pine Valley's Greenlee and Leo. Their first ABC Super Soap Weekend, and Rebecca and Josh started off with a scream. Nothing like the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror to get the energy flowing for the very busy day ahead.
Oh my God! He just came and gave me a hug. I was so happy. I'm saying, this is awesome. Oh my God.
I felt like the queen of the prom.
I did feel like part of the royal family.
No, it was very exciting. I just met Rebecca.
Nice to meet you. You're in trouble.
And I got a big hug. And my girlfriend's not happy about it.
Where's Josh? We were up since 5 o'clock this morning. We're a big fan of his, and we were dying to see him.
Not only did fans get autographs, they got answers.
She's not necessarily spoiled, but she knows how to be. That's why she plays Greenlee so well.
It was at the ABC Super Soap game show where Rebecca scored points with host and All My Children co-star Walt Willey.
Spin that wheel.
The game show was really fun. They had these actors come out and do a monologue, and you had to guess who it was, and actually they did one of mine.
You think I'm spoiled, don't you? Well, I won't apologize.
Would it be Greenlee Smythe?
Looks like it is.
It wasn't all fun and games for Josh in the media room when asked about some unusual fan requests.
Just a lot of people asking me to take my shirt off. And I guess that's not happy, that's more weird. I just said no.
Hello, how are
We
you?
have great fans here, don't we?
Yes.
Everyone said, oh, you're going to have a great time, but I always feel like no one knows who I am yet. I'm new to the show, but everyone's been really supportive. Thanks, Josh.
All right. When I came, I really didn't know what to expect because it's my first time here. You feel so much love from the people, and it's very gratifying.
It was beyond my expectations.
Coming up, more excitement from the ABC Super Soap Weekend as Walt Willey goes one-on-one with the stars.
Josh and I, what we really want is a storyline that reveals Josh as Jack's illegitimate son.
And it's a breakfast to remember when superstar Susan Lucci's in the room.
This particular breakfast is about meeting the people who are members of my web chat club.
Plus, lots more of your favorite ABC soap stars. Stay tuned.
SoapNet is the place for soap fans.
I discovered that I was in love with you.
We run your favorite soaps when it's convenient for you to watch. After work and at night, you can see back-to-back episodes of the classics. So sit back and savor those naughty nighttime dramas. Plus, Soap Center has all the soap news.
It's a learning experience for all of us.
Daytime soaps, classic soaps, soap news. We're devoted to soaps and you.
Hi, I'm Lisa Texera, SoapNet's fan correspondent at ABC Super Soap Weekend here at Disney MGM Studios. What's your favorite soap, Diane? Port Charles. Do you watch SoapNet?
Yes. As soon as my kids go to bed, it's me and SoapNet.
Kelly, what's your favorite soap?
General Hospital is my favorite soap. I like all ABC soaps, but General Hospital is my favorite.
I watch One Life to Live and General Hospital, and I love the fact that SoapNet has them on at night so we can watch them when the kids go to sleep.
Stay tuned for more coverage of ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet.
This Sunday, SoapNet presents the Knots Landing Marathon with all 5 of this week's episodes back-to-back. Paige tries to teach an old dog new tricks.
I'm right here. Are you joking? Gives a bad name to womankind for you to be lusting after an old man's fortune.
Abby finds you can't leash puppy love.
Harold is different. He's too old for her. She's too serious about him.
I want you to be my wife.
Over my dead body, you'll marry him.
The Knots Landing Marathon, Sunday starting at 12 midnight, 9 Pacific on SoapNet. Congratulations to Megan, SoapNet's Ultimate Fan Sweepstakes winner. Out of thousands of entries, Megan is SoapNet's guest when Colgate Total presents the ABC Super Soap Weekend at Walt Disney World Resort.
The dream come true. So much fun.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, watch SoapNet's special presentation, Spotlight on ABC Super Soap Weekend. Catch Super Soap Weekend coverage all week long, exclusively on SoapNet. Devoted to soaps and you.
Well, welcome back to Soap Center. I'm Brooke Alexander.
And I'm David Forsyth. Soap Center's at ground zero for the 5th annual ABC Super Soap Weekend.
Which means we're coming to you from the Disney MGM Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida.
It was standing room only when One Life to Live star Katherine Hickland took the stage as host of the ABC Super Soap Talk Show.
Now, I have to ask one question. Is there anything that this woman cannot do?
Next question, please.
Move over, Oprah. There's a new queen of talk. She's spunky, she's sassy, and she's taking no prisoners.
What do you say? Let's get this party started!
One Life to Live's Katherine Hickland whooped it up with some of ABC Daytime's most outrageous and fun-loving stars and gave soap fans a show they won't soon forget.
My first 2 guests play a couple who are always finding new ways to say, I love you. Please welcome Holly Kirk and Nancy Lee Grahn. Do you two like working together?
I hate her. Are you kidding?
I can see that.
Katherine Hickland was great. It was so neat to see her in a totally different role.
So you just got married.
Just got married exactly a month ago.
Do you have a hard time saying, my husband, my husband?
It's
weird,
wonderful.
isn't it?
Brian's actually really good. The first place we went on our honeymoon, he said it right away. This is my wife. And that's when it really hits you. You're like,
yeah.
She's so sweet and funny up there, even when she makes little mistakes.
I got lipstick on you.
Oh, sugar, poor sugar.
There are so many great moments. A girl that went to high school with Kelly Ripa was in the audience and hadn't seen her since high school.
Is that Sandy Lee?
Sandy, come on down!
We lost touch probably about 7 years ago. And this was a surprise. I was coming out here, so when I saw her up there, and I was like, they've got to let her know I'm here, and she saw me.
Never a dull moment as the unexpected became the expected.
I bet you think I'm really looking for a missing child. I'm not. I'm looking for a guy, any guy.
Michael Knight came right out of that shy shell and just was fantastic. But does Tad have a type that he goes for?
Yeah, they're breathing, you know, they're staying.
Why is Edward always so grumpy?
Good writing.
But I'd like to see an Edward, too, because he hasn't been here before, and he's funny. He's very entertaining.
And just when you thought it was over.
The youngest ever living legend. She puts the super in Super Soap. Susan Nucci! She gets a standing ovation no matter where she goes. Don't let her fool you. She's being modest. I've seen her walk into McDonald's. They stand up.
Nice. It was nice to see them relaxed and joking around. I'm never going to forget this day.
Well, Catherine wasn't the only ABC soap star taking the stage during the Super Soap weekend. You guessed it. Funny man Walt Willey stepped into the spotlight as host of the ABC Super Soap Spin game show.
What would the ABC Super Soap Weekend be without the ultimate soap trivia game show?
ABC Super Soap Spin!
Hosted by none other than All My Children's Walt Willey.
The ABC Super Soap Spin is based on classical game show traditions. We have a spinning wheel that calls out different categories that feature trivia from all the ABC soap history.
Fans teamed up with their favorite stars to battle each other and find out which team knew more about the ABC soap operas.
Christian Vega of One Life to Live is described as A, the bomb, B, hottie, C, smooth, or D, trouble.
He's a hottie type.
This is the chance for guests who are really into their favorite show to spend a half hour with the soap stars and have fun.
The fans got a kick out of their famous partners.
Having Hillary B. Smith as a partner was the greatest thing imaginable because she's just the best actress and she's so much fun up there.
Working with Sarah Brown was incredible, and she was funny, very funny.
Which young lady on General Hospital could get a job working at the Psychic Friends hotline?
Carly.
Wait a minute. Say that again?
I thought you said Psycho Friends hotline.
Master of Ceremonies Walt Willey received high marks.
Oh, he was great. Well, you know, he comes from that whole stand-up comedy background. He does that all the time, so he's perfect. He's real quick.
Kevin and Eve had a poisoned wedding cake. True or false? That is true. This is the only actor that knows what the hell's going on in their show. Do you know that? Well, with a name like Walt Willey, I think I was probably born to be a game show host. Every year we do this, we learn something else. And I think every year it's a better show. And I wouldn't be surprised one day if it showed up on SoapNet.
Coming up, the thrills at the ABC Super Soap Weekend continue with more Susan Lucci.
I thought after the first year I was here, I probably shouldn't come again because people had already met me. But what's been so gratifying, so amazing, is how many more people come every year.
And Mr. Soap Center himself, David Forsythe, takes a look at all the memorabilia soap fans just couldn't get enough of.
This is from Brooke English, All My Children. As a matter of fact, she killed me at one point, shot me 5 times directly in the back. Our second half hour of this Soap Center special presentation is coming up. Stay tuned.
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, it's the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on Port Charles. One Life to Live's Catherine Hickman gives the fans what they want.
They want to know if you wear boxers or briefs.
You'll get the stories only the stars can tell.
Big skeleton coming out.
Kevin and Lucy would be married now if Eve hadn't stopped the wedding.
That woman, Eve is not good for me or Kevin.
From the Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on Port Charles. Tonight at 12 midnight, 9 Pacific on SoapNet. You ever get in that mood?
Max, you were an animal.
That crazy light in the head kind of mood.
Wait.
It can strike any time, day or night.
I remember that feeling.
It's called love. And no one satisfies your mood like SoapNet can.
Is this what you've been praying for?
Tender love. Forbidden love. Hot love. Love you can never forget. Or love you just can't control.
Oh, this is so wonderful.
Whatever kind of love mood you're in, SoapNet's got it. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I want to see that smile every night.
When that love mood strikes,
Oh, boy.
we're here for you. SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you. You're watching Soap Center's special presentation of ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios.
Kelly, what's your favorite soap?
General Hospital is my favorite soap.
We love you, SoapNet.
We love Leo! We love
SoapNet!
I love Lucky.
I love him! Oh my God!
The fans are so great.
We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet. Rich.
He'll inherit an immense financial empire.
Powerful.
What you just did hurt our company, our family's company.
Beautiful.
Fallon, will you marry me?
Yes.
And they aren't afraid to show it.
I'm about to give you the first taste of power. Real power.
The Colbys, Saturday at 8 a.m. 5 Pacific on SoapNet. On Falcon Crest, change is in the air as old friends say goodbye. New enemies come into play.
This man is dangerous. He's going to hurt you. He's going to hurt all of us.
Michael Sharp is not going to get his hands on Falcon Crest.
If you want Falcon Crest so badly, get it yourself.
That could be a dangerous game. Believe me, I know.
He's dead.
Falcon Crest, weekdays at 4 p.m. 1 Pacific on SoapNet.
Get the keys. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
The program regularly scheduled at this time will not be seen in order to bring you a Soap Center special presentation. Regular programming will resume next week.
You're watching Soap Center from the ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios in the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. I'm David Forsythe.
And I'm Brooke Alexander. Soap Center wanted to bring you some behind-the-scenes scoop right from the stars themselves. So we thought, who would be the best man to give the Soap Center microphone to? Well, besides my friend David here, we came up with Walt Willey.
With me now, one of my favorite people in the world, Michael E. Knight, or as I call him, Emmy the K.
The Human Muppet.
You know him as that is Jay Martin, Chad the Cat. Beautiful day here in Orlando, a high of 77 degrees, and that's your weather.
That's
Michael.
his next job, weatherman.
So thanks a lot. I've got two parts of a triangle from One Life to Live here. Tell me, how did you get rid of the third? You've been to Ireland with him? You've been to Lambview with him? How did you manage to get here without the third?
Well, we moved in together, so now the third's just out of the loop. Because now we're together all the time.
This is a good thing. This is your first motorcade?
Yes, it is.
And how did the fans receive you?
They were great.
Aren't they great? Aren't they great?
Yeah.
This is the greatest thing from South Africa since the Hope Diamond, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron is the only man... what, did you do something bad on that?
Spit on it.
Well, don't wipe it off. I have to use it later. Well, we seem to have found the third member of the triangle. I don't know what they were talking about by getting together, but she's leaving with the other one. We're here with Colton Scott, who plays Nicholas Cassadine on General Hospital. This is your first Super Soap Weekend.
It sure is, Walt, and I'll tell you what, it's amazing. It's very overwhelming. You look behind me, there's fans everywhere, and I'll tell you what, it's just great to be a part of
You
it.
feel the love.
I feel the love. The love is in the air for once, right?
Love is in the air. You look like young, skinny Elvis. It's got to be good
Get
for
out
you.
of here.
It's got to be good for you, man. Enjoy your weekend.
Hey, Walt, thanks a lot.
We'll talk
All right.
to you soon. Josh and I, what we really want is a storyline that reveals Josh as Jack's illegitimate son. The only problem with that is, tell him the problem.
I'm not going to say it. You say it.
I would have to sleep with Vanessa for that to be true.
Well, thank you.
Bye.
Great to be with you.
Have a great time here.
Bye-bye.
Wait, honey, don't leave without me. No, honey, wait, please, forget about David. Come back, come back.
We've mentioned this is the 5th annual ABC Super Soap Weekend. And while some things may get better with practice, it turns out that ABC had this soap fan good time nailed down from the very start.
There really was no one place where more than 30 ABC daytime stars could be gathered at one time for the fans to experience every which way.
Disney is really, really excellent. The first year I thought was fabulous. But these people are amazing. They plan this thing for 6 months, so it gets more and more and more like clockwork.
I think we try to grow and make the event a little bit more exciting every year. Obviously, we've got more actors.
Because so many more thousands of people come here every year for this event, ABC and Disney have come up with even more venues for all of us to meet these people.
I've been here 5 years, and it's gotten better and better each year. The stars have gotten real friendly, like, oh yeah, I know you've been here before, and that's great. You know, it makes you feel like, you know, you have a personal relationship with them.
3 years ago at Super Soap Weekend, we added the Super Soap Spin Game Show, which is this really fun, exciting, interactive game show that we do down at Theater of the Stars. It's hosted by Walt Willey.
I've been here all 5 years. The thing that's definitely changed is more and more people are catching on and coming every year. So you have to get here earlier and earlier, but it's definitely worth the wait.
I think it's gotten better, and more people keep coming. I get to meet more people, so I'm loving it.
Our street party Saturday night was always just Saturday night, and now there's so many actors who are kind of stepping up and saying, hey, I sing too. That caused us to expand to 2 nights.
I think Disney is probably the best at feedback and learning what works and what doesn't, and it gets better and better and better every year.
Who knows, maybe one day we'll have more than one Super Soap Weekend.
Coming up, what a way to start the day. Breakfast with all my children's superstars, Susan Lucci.
Words can't express. You know, it was just the best.
And proving she's every bit the soap fan, Brooke goes on a quest to get as many autographs as she can. Next.
Well, finally, I'm at the front of the line. And then, the Colgate Total Street Jam, the street party to end all street parties when Soap Center's coverage of the ABC Super Soap Weekend continues.
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight is on General Hospital. One Life to Live's Catherine Hickland gets you close to the stars.
Do you two like working together?
Now you're going to hear the real story.
You're the best bad girl of all time.
I'm going to take a backseat to you, baby.
You're easy on the eyes, may I say.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on General Hospital. Tonight at 12:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Pacific on SoapNet.
This is not Christopher Columbus.
3, 4, 5.
This is not Madame Curie. This is not Lewis. This is not Clark. This is Kevin Brooks' kindergarten class.
What are the tadpoles going to turn into, guys?
And this is a child learning.
When you build a child's curiosity, they discover a whole new world.
This is the power of learning.
We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet. This Sunday, catch up on this week's All My Children starting at a special time, 7 p.m. 4 Pacific.
Jake's my husband, and he needs me now more than ever. But when I'm with him, I can't help but think of Ryan. How can I possibly walk away from the love of my life?
Jake, Jillian, and Ryan, come closer. Sunday starting at 7 p.m. 4 Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center All My Children talk show, only on SoapNet.
On the Colbys. With family like this, who needs enemies?
My God, my old brother!
The Colbys, Saturdays starting at 8 a.m., 5 Pacific on SoapNet.
You're watching Soap Center. I'm David Forsythe.
And I'm Brooke Alexander. We're back with more of Soap Center's special coverage of the ABC Super Soap Weekend from the Disney MGM Studios, one of the 4 theme parks here at the Walt Disney World Resort.
Imagine waking up, looking at your list of things to do that day, and right at the very top, breakfast with Susan Lucci.
Well, that is exactly how some of All My Children fans began one day at the ABC Super Soap Weekend.
The hottest ticket in town is the Susan Lucci breakfast, and I would die to go to see Susan Lucci and eat breakfast with her. I probably wouldn't be able to eat.
Eat? That's just what 10 lucky Soap Opera Weekly contest winners and members of Susan's online chat club did at Disney MGM Studios' Brown Derby restaurant.
Thank you for being here this morning, and I look forward to getting to meet each and every one of you. Hi, nice to see you.
I just met Susan.
She's got two lifetime dreams, was to meet Susan and to become an elementary school teacher.
I don't know what to say.
I do, I love her. This is my license plate I took off my car. I consider myself the #1 Oregon fan. I adore her so much.
This particular breakfast is about meeting the people who are members of my web chat club. They have surprised me by making a donation to my favorite charity, which is Little Flower Children's Services of New York. They are so generous and so warm.
She gives a piece of herself to us all the time. We wanted to give something that would really mean something to her.
Little Flower Children is Susan's favorite charity. They are taking care of underwater children and children to find foster homes or permanent homes.
She's so loving. I'm just so excited. Words can't express. You know, it was just the best.
I have been watching All My Children for all of its 30 years. My daughter has been watching it since she was 7.
I would write down the dialogue and the scripts when we didn't have a VCR.
I thought after the first year I was here, I probably shouldn't come again because people had already met me. But what's been so gratifying, so amazing, is how many more people come every year.
And what's more amazing is that even without a ticket to breakfast, Susan always manages to make dreams come true.
Oh my God, I saw her. She was walking back behind the thing, and she's gorgeous. And I told her she rules the world, and I'm shaking all over. Bye. Thanks so much. All my dreams come true at Disney.
Well, Susan Lucci wasn't the only star with a full schedule during the ABC Super Soap weekend. Our Miss Brooke came to the Disney MGM Studios with a plan in mind, to get as many of the ABC soap stars' autographs as possible. And like everyone else, Brooke was only too happy to get in line.
What do you think of Brooke and David?
They're very cool.
I might be cool, but it was a hot day when I joined tens of thousands of ABC soap fans with a mission. Come on, it's Super Soap Weekend! Woo! I'm gonna get as many autographs as I possibly can from all the stars that have come out from the ABC shows here. So let's go. Look at all of the blank pages, because they're not gonna be blank for much longer. It's getting hot. You're waiting 2 hours to see who? Josh. It's come down to this. This is Susan Lucci's line. We've been here for over an hour. I don't think Susan's autograph is going to be in my little autograph book, so I'll just have to take a picture. I see a long line up ahead. That means I smell an autograph. My first autograph, Camar de los Reyes. He is mine. Mwah. Along the way, I got some surprise signatures, too. I'm gonna put you right after Camar de los Reyes. There you go, my friend. Did you sign my autograph book? Sure. Look, I see a SoapNet sign.
Next.
Well, finally, I'm at the front of the line. I really need this. I'm an official SoapNet fan now. We're coming up on John Callahan, who plays Edmund on All My Children, and the line doesn't look too daunting, so we're going to give this one a chance. Still got to fill up my book.
We've been waiting 48 years to see this man.
Look, I didn't actually get his autograph, but I did get a photo. So, Johnny, I'm not leaving without Linda Dano's autograph. I did get the divine Miss Linda Dano. I'm a very happy camper today. Well, I really had a great time. And as you saw, the stars, they were so great. It was actually fun just being a fan for a while. And while I was busy, Mr. David here headed on over to Soap Central for a look at this year's exciting memorabilia, just waiting for soap fans.
Calling all soap fans, calling all soap fans. Mind-blowing memorabilia on display at Soap Central. The whole gang is here. There's all kinds of stuff here that you just won't believe. Gowns here from all my children. These are all going to be for sale. Look at this. Well, we have it attached. Maybe I better leave this alone. No, I think I'll take this one. This is from Brooke English, all my children. As a matter of fact, she killed me at one point. Shot me 5 times directly in the back. Well, it happens to the best of us. Linda Dana always looks great. You know why? Because she lives great. I don't know where you would wear this, but then fashion's not my thing. Were you aware of that? Port Charles Panthers. Hey, I'm wearing this hat that was worn by Kevin and Eve of Port Charles. It's just one of hundreds of hats that are being sold here this weekend. This horse was found in little Neil's room. Yes, and unfortunately they didn't feed it very well, so it's looking a little emaciated. And subsequently, it only cost $15. Susan Lucci's new perfume. The sweet smell of success. As you can see, I'm a man who wears many hats, but I have trouble making decisions. I think I'll take them all. Rebel, noble, savvy, rocker, slick, exhausted.
Will that be all, sir?
Well, actually, I found a couple more items that, would you mind ringing these up, too? Be very careful with that.
Yes, I will.
Let me see how this looks on you. Hey, now we're talking. Okay, ring them up.
Coming up, the Stars rock at the Colgate Total Street Jam.
Let the party begin!
We wrap up our coverage of the ABC Super Soap Weekend when this special edition of Soap Center continues.
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight is on General Hospital. One Life to Live's Catherine Hickland gets you close to the stars.
Do you two like working together?
Now you're going to hear the real story.
You're the best bad girl of all time.
I'm gonna take a backseat to you, baby.
You're easy on the eyes, may I say.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show. Spotlight on General Hospital. Tonight at 12:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Pacific on SoapNet. 2
Dueling Divas. 4
Connected Couples. 7
Irish Ryans. 2 soaps set in Port Charles.
Worth a fortune.
Are sentenced of 7 years.
Too good to be true.
2 hot to handle.
2 ships in the night.
4 steamy sisters in 7th heaven.
Get me to the altar.
Unforgettable weddings.
He murdered my baby!
Married at least 7 times. Too many men.
Foreplay.
7 deadly sinners.
Soap Center.
2 hosts.
4 Pacific.
7 Eastern. Too much makeup.
Forbidden pleasures. 7-year itch.
24 hours on call. SoapNet. Pure soap 24/7.
24 hours a day. 7 days a week.
All soaps. All the time.
Just watch me, baby.
This weekend on SoapNet's Ryan's Hope-a-thon. Finale versus Ryan.
I'm serving you with a summons.
No, you're not, darling. You're taking that summons and you're getting the hell out of here.
Mary doesn't want the annulment, and she's going to have a whole army of people from your favorite family supporting her every step of the way.
You're just trying to divorce me.
Catch up with the Ryan's Hope-a-thon. Your chance to see all 10 of this week's episodes in one luscious sitting. Saturday starting at 12:30 a.m., 9:30 Pacific on SoapNet.
Welcome back to Soap Center. I'm Brooke Alexander.
And I'm David Forsythe. We're in the final stretch of our exciting coverage of the 5th annual Super Soap Weekend from the Disney MGM Studios, where you can be in the showbiz spotlight here at Walt Disney World.
But we couldn't start the final stretch of our coverage without taking a few moments to hear directly from the people for whom all of this is done. the fans.
That's right, Brooke. And ABC Daytime and Walt Disney World have really made this an unforgettable experience for the fans, something the ever-busy Walt Willey found out for himself.
You know, they say there's no business like show business. Well, let me guarantee you there are no fans like soap fans. And who are you here to see?
You, of course.
Me, of course. I slipped them all $5 before we came over. Sir, what's your name? Where are you from?
Bob, Brentwood, California.
Brentwood, California. We came all the way here?
Just for her. Just for her.
Just for her. You came here to see her?
No.
You couldn't have seen her in Brentwood?
Really? Really?
What's this Walt for president, forget Gore and Bush? What's this all about?
We think you could do the country a lot better than either one of them.
I want my husband to see that.
I don't want your husband to see
Wait a
this.
minute.
Oh, are you joking?
He's
No.
a police
If your husband, oh, he's a police officer. That's even better. No, no, no. I don't want your husband to see this. Where's your husband?
Volusia County.
No, where's he now?
Oh, no, he's working.
Oh, thank God in heaven. Here's somebody I want to talk to. Will you talk to me for a second? What's your name?
Haley.
Haley. Now I have a question for Mother. Was she named after Haley?
Yes.
Haley, thanks for talking to me. If you have a boy, are you going to name him Mateo?
I'm done.
You're done. There'll be no Mateos in that family, folks.
I just want to tell you, I brought my mom here to see you. I watch all my children.
You know what? I've gotten so used to the young, beautiful women coming up and stopping me and telling me how much their mothers love me. And I'm not sure I'm liking this, okay?
No, she does.
And who'd you come here to see?
All the soap opera people.
All the soap opera people.
Yeah.
Is she a diplomat or what, ladies and gentlemen? You could have said Jack, but that would have been, that would have been fine. You could have, but why lie? One of the highlights for me each year at Super Soap Weekend is meeting the fans, and this year it's been no different because, after all, it's you guys that put the Super Soap Weekend.
Well, we're not surprised to find out fans had themselves an unforgettable time. All we had to do was look at the expressions on their faces during two of the weekend's biggest events, the Grand Motorcade and a street jam to end all street jams. Car by car, superstars from all your favorite ABC soaps met the crowds with waves and smiles.
I'm here to see everyone. I love them all. We thought the motorcade was awesome.
Your name's Michael, and he tied my shoe.
I'm here to see the stars tonight.
The fans danced in the street as daytime stars became nighttime performers at the Colgate Total Street Jam.
Let the party begin!
It was great. I mean, it's the most appreciative audience you're going to find. So, I'll be back next year if they'll have me.
I'm the luckiest girl in the whole world.
Oh, it's great to be here tonight. You couldn't ask for a better crowd, a better atmosphere, especially to perform in front of. These are our fans, and we're just happy to be here and give them a show and thank them a little bit for all the work they do for us.
I want to thank you all for the welcome that you've given to all of us.
I don't sing that often in front of people, and, to be in front of a crowd that's as receptive as this one, it makes it a lot easier. So it was really a pleasure.
Catherine Hickman!
How are you?
It's great because they're really appreciative and they really do love being here and being with us, and they know that we're really only here for them.
Good night, and thank you. And give our band a big hand, please.
What's up, Orlando? We ready tonight?
Very thrilled. I mean, you look behind me, we've got fans everywhere. I've got my family here. You look out there, there's thousands of fans. It's great to be a part of.
Forget about all your troubles. Forget about all your worries. And just let it go.
We kind of just get up there and do our thing. And my motto is what we lack in rehearsal, we put and make up in energy and enthusiasm.
After rocking and rolling the night away, the Colgate Total Street Jam ended with a bang.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, just when you thought the ABC Super Soap Weekend couldn't have any more exciting, wonderful moments, We'll leave it to our Soap Center cameras to bring you a few more. Here are some highlights from a weekend that will go down in soap fans' memories as one of the best.
Sure you can get a hug.
It was a weekend filled with moments where fans' dreams came true. It was a weekend where some of our favorite stars left us laughing and smiling.
I have a favorite ride here at Disney World. I'm trying to think, because there's so many that I like. I love the Thing of Terror. What is it called? Tower of Terror. I did love that. I did. It scared the hell out of me, though.
This is what happens after 5 years.
I love the children that come up to you and they want your autograph and they're so excited, and I say, do you know who I am? Do you know what show I'm on? No. We have no idea. I love that.
General Hospital's Jacqueline Zeman couldn't stop smiling when sharing a story about one of her daughters who came with her.
Lacey said to me today, we met in the little plate, you know, the lounge where we all eat. She goes, Mom, do we have to come and watch you, or can we go out?
All My Children's Mark Consuelos had us rolling in the aisles during his Be a Star appearance on the ABC Super Soap Talk Show, hosted by One Life to Live's Catherine Hicklin.
And now I'm going to be Dimitri. Let's toast to the future.
I knew something weird was going to happen.
Erica Kane.
Oh, boy.
The ABC Super Soap Weekend was 2 days we never wanted to see end.
Don't forget to catch your favorite soap stars in person.
But stars and fans alike will look forward to next year, to more laughs, to more memories, to reliving the magic.
Well, what can we possibly say that hasn't already been said? To call the 5th annual ABC Super Soap Weekend a success just doesn't seem to do it justice, Brooke.
Well, David, I would have to agree. I mean, the fans, the stars, I mean, everyone was just incredible. And we must thank everyone at Disney MGM Studios for welcoming the entire Soap Center staff with such open arms. We cannot wait to come back again next year.
So to the stars who made it their goal to make sure the fans knew just how important they really are, a job well done. The message was delivered loud and clear.
And to the fans who came to the ABC Super Soap Weekend thinking that they were the ones going home with all the memories, I think you might be surprised to discover just how many of you left a lasting image in the hearts of your favorite stars.
Thanks for joining us here at Walt Disney World.
And don't forget, stay tuned for more Soap Center moments all week long. We'll see you soon.
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, it's the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on Port Charles. One Life to Live's Catherine Hicklin gives the fans what they want.
They want to know if you wear boxers or briefs.
You'll get the stories only the stars can tell.
Big skeleton coming out.
Kevin and Lucy would be married now if Eve hadn't stopped the wedding.
That woman, Eve is not good for me or Kevin.
From the Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on Port Charles. Coming up next on SoapNet. This Saturday, catch up on this week's Port Charles starting at 3:30 p.m., 12:30 Pacific.
We've got to hurry before someone finds us.
It's too late for that, Rachel.
How could you bring him? How could you betray me this way? No, don't! Kevin! Help her! Kevin! Please don't let her die.
Saturday starting at 3:30 p.m., 12:30 Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center Port Charles talk show only on SoapNet.
Jack, was that right?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome One Life to Live's own Lindsay Rappaport, Catherine Hickman.
To show you a better time in here. In fact, I'm going to let you come closer to some of your favorite stars. So let's get this party started. This year, my first guest character adopted a little girl, and when her husband gave the baby away, she also adopted an attitude. See for yourself.
Do you understand what the truth is? You took my daughter out of my arms, and you handed her over to a complete stranger.
It was her father, Lucy, her father.
You are her father. Frank is not her father, but you know what? At this point, you don't deserve her. Neither one of you deserve her.
Please welcome poor Charles, Lucy Coe, Lynn. Hey, gorgeous. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
The arms, the butt, the legs, it's all happening.
The microphone in my pants.
That's right, exactly. I'm always telling people I'm not fat. I just have a fanny pack. That's right. You think this comes naturally, but it's true.
You'd be surprised where they put these things, too, you guys.
Listen, how do you do that? I was just watching that, and I mean, how do you cry like that?
Oh, when you don't?
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking you.
You know, with what they've given me lately with the baby, it's very easy because I have 2 children.
Right.
And anybody who's ever had a loss like that, come on, that's...
Yeah, I know. There. And it's true, too, when you work with really great actors, you really believe you're in that moment.
You do believe it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You're losing your voice.
This rock and roller coaster thing, Torso, as I call him, Ian, you know, Ian, we just went on it, and every time I go, I lose my voice.
Really? I giggle through it?
You're a giggler.
Yeah, I'm a nervous giggler. That's exactly right. You know, Torsten's voice is just fine, right?
I know. He sits there manly, you know.
Well, Lucy's daughter first got kidnapped, and she's separated from Scott. I mean, how did she cope with all this? I mean, it's a lot of misery.
She's had a miserable year, and I don't think she's coped with it yet. You know, there are brief moments of happiness with Serena, Carly Schroeder, who's so much fun to work with. But I don't think you ever get over something like that, and every day you sort of filter in more hope, but it hasn't happened so far.
Are Lucy and Scotty going to be friends?
We'll always be friends. And as you and I discussed, Ken Schreiner will always be our friend.
Yeah, I love him. You love him. Isn't he the best?
He's so much fun to work with. Did you ever work with him?
Yes, I was on a soap with him 20 years ago.
Oh, fun!
After he left General Hospital.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, there will always be something extra between Lucy and Scott. After all, she couldn't even stay away from him when she was engaged to Kevin. Check it out.
Have you ever noticed, though, our timing just seems to be a little bit off?
Sir, you can't do that.
Lucy?
That was not my fault. That was not my fault.
Well, Kevin and Lucy would be married now if Eve hadn't stopped the wedding.
That woman.
Well, how does Lucy feel about Eve being
I don't
Kevin's
like that
wife?
woman.
No?
No, Eve is not good for me or Kevin.
Why? I'm getting that. Even Lucy wouldn't deny that Eve knows how to make a man an offer he can't refuse.
Do we
Check
have
it
to
out.
watch this? I don't want to see it.
I want to be your wife. I want you to be my husband. I want us to laugh together and cry together and waltz together. And what I'm trying to say, Kevin, is, will you marry me?
Please welcome poor Charles, Kevin, and Eve, John Lindstrom, and Julie Pinsack. Moving a little slow, are we today?
They had a late night, you know. They did.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hey, you look. I'm great, thanks. Hey.
Hey. What?
How'd it go last night? At the
Oh, the
street
band?
party, yeah.
The band ripped. The band ripped, and we were pretty scared, actually. We hadn't played in front of a crowd like that in a while.
Yeah, but you're the only, what do you
like
mean
an
scary?
ocean of people.
You mean you felt scared?
Yes, terrified, actually.
Isn't that a weird thing, stage fright?
Yeah.
But after the first, thing, it kind of goes away. But I was
After
standing back
signing
there,
autographs
too.
all day, I thought I'd get, hand cramp.
Right.
In my left hand, my right arm just seized up halfway through the first song. Had to hold my stick like a hammer.
Oh, must have felt good to get up there again, though.
Oh, it was great. We may do it again. Who knows?
And young lady, where were you last night?
I was watching the band.
Yeah? Did you go to the party afterwards?
I did. I went to the party afterwards. It was great. Had a wonderful time.
It was great. They had a party for us last night. It was at the Living Seas at Epcot, and it was like a giant aquarium.
Yeah.
And it had, and my husband was so exhausted. He was sitting next to the window looking in at the sharks and the stingrays, and
I know.
he got hypnotized.
He was.
It's not the way to stay awake.
I know. I was like, honey, go home and go to bed.
I went up to him and said, "Hi, Michael," and he says, "Aren't the fish beautiful?" I was like, "Okay, I'll just see you later."
I know. Honestly, I've never seen him like that. Look what you do to my husband. When Eve was breaking up Lucy and Kevin, did you guys ever dream that Eve would marry?
Well, what do you mean when Eve was breaking up? You mean when she broke up their
wedding?
Wedding, yeah, the wedding.
Yes. At the altar, yes,
At the
thank you.
altar, yes. Did I? No, actually, Eve had no idea that her and Kevin would end up married. She just, she liked him a lot. He was a real cool guy.
Well, you seem to be hanging out with each other a lot. Not you two personally, but your characters. Is there unfinished business? Yeah, I know.
You don't know what we do, Kevin.
Is there unfinished business between your characters?
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Sure. There always will be. I think there always should be.
I think so.
Yeah, that makes it fun to watch, right?
When Lucy meddles in Eve's marriage, you can cut the tension with a knife. Usually the one they try to stick in each other's back. See for yourself.
Eve, you can't pressure Kevin, okay? For your sake, and especially for Kevin's sake, you just can't do it. When he gets all wound up like this about Grace, there's nothing really you can do. You can't put pressure on him. You can't talk to him too much. You can't bug him. You just have to let him find his own way, and eventually he'll solve his problem. Trust me, I know. I've been there.
Lucy! Kevin is my husband. Don't tell me how to run my marriage. Butt out.
They're just trying to help Kevin out, that's all. It's all about me.
That's right. Believe it or not, there is yet another woman in Kevin's life, the girl who might be his daughter. Does he want to be a dad to Livy?
He doesn't have much choice in the matter, This is one of those things that comes up and you say, okay, I better roll with this one.
Right. Livy's a sweetheart, but the woman who raised her, Rachel, is such a witch. And Kevin never knows what she'll do next. Let's see for yourself.
Be honest for once in your miserable life, Rachel. You came here for me.
You push me and you...
I push you. What are you going to do? Get the answer you were looking for.
Which?
You notice I did kind of put a frog in my throat.
She's kind of scary.
A little.
Yeah, I know.
I whooped her.
She whooped her.
What we don't know is that you like to collect dolls.
Oh, yes, I do. I love dolls. I love Barbies. I love all kinds of dolls.
Did you collect them when you were little? I was a G.I. Joe collector.
Oh, I love G.I. Joe,
G.I. Joe.
With a kung fu grip and lifelike hair.
Yeah, I loved the hair. It was like felt or something.
But so you still collect them as an adult, though?
I do. I still collect them now. I didn't really collect them when I was a little girl. I just loved playing with them. And then once I got older and I could afford some of the nice Barbies, I started playing with them again.
Well, we have a surprise for you here. The Susan Lucci doll. What? Yeah. Susan wanted you to have this.
Are you serious?
Yes. And look,
I didn't even know there was a Susan Lucci doll. This is the dress she wore at the Emmys, right?
Lifelike hair, kung fu grip.
Kung fu grip.
So
That's very generous of Susan, I have to say.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow. That looks great. Did she sign it?
No, but she will.
I think I'm going to have to get in her line later on.
Coming up, the fans ask the questions.
They want to know if you wear boxers or briefs.
Two
Dueling divas. 4
connected couples. 7
Irish Ryans. 2 soaps set in Port Charles.
worth a fortune.
Are sentenced of 7 years.
Too good to be true.
2 hot to handle.
2 ships in the night.
4 steamy sisters in 7th heaven.
Get me to the altar.
Unforgettable weddings.
He murdered my baby!
Married at least 7 times. Too many men.
Foreplay.
7 deadly sinners.
Soap Center.
2 hosts.
4 Pacific.
7 Eastern. Too much makeup.
Forbidden pleasures. 7-year itch.
24 hours on call. SoapNet. Pure soap 24/7.
24 hours a day. 7 days a week.
All soaps. All the time.
Just watch me, baby.
You're watching Soap Center's special presentation of ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios.
We love you, SoapNet!
Fabulous.
Thank you!
Fun. And fans.
This is our 3rd year at Super Soap Weekend! We love you, SoapNet! You're the best actor in the world.
Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet.
On the Colbys, the perfect husband, son, father, oil tycoon, and lover.
That's not terrific.
Jeff Colby.
So, sweetheart, you and I are the luckiest 2 people alive.
Every girl's dream.
I love you, Jeff. I'll always love you.
Just watch your back.
This could wipe Jeff out.
And your wife.
I'm not taking orders from you or you. I said that's enough.
Saturdays starting at 8 a.m., 5 Pacific on SoapNet.
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight is on General Hospital. One Life to Live's Katherine Hickland gets you close to the stars.
Do you 2 like working together?
Now you're going to hear the real story.
You're the best bad girl of all time.
To you, baby.
You're easy on the eyes, may I say.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight on General Hospital. Tonight at 12:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Pacific on SoapNet.
I am the mother of Matthew Shepard. He was my son, my friend, my confidant, my constant reminder of how good life can be.
Our father's not forced.
He was murdered in October 1998 because he was gay. And there was just something about him that just made people want to talk to him, want to share, want to be his friend. You measure a person's success by the friends they leave behind. And I think that was a great success.
This is a Soap Center special presentation from the 2 days of fun at the ABC Super Soap Talk Shows. Spotlight on Port Charles. My next guest was heading for Port Charles. Now he plays the doctor whose EKG jumps whenever he's near Eve. Check this out.
I don't need to be protected, Ian.
I don't want to see you get hurt. You look sad.
No. I'm fine. Thanks.
Please welcome Port Charles, Ian Thornhart, Thorsten Kaye. Hey, just please.
Hey, the same shirt.
Feast your eyes. Come and sit next to me.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Hi.
Sit down.
You? Oh, you know what? You got me there? So how do you like being over there on Port Charles,
I love
working
it.
with
I
some
love
new
it.
faces?
And they're pretty faces. Look at John.
Well.
Huh? Nice. And more importantly, they're very good actors, and they're a lot of fun to work with. So I'm having a good time.
say that.
$20.
I thought Ewan was a stand-up guy. I mean, how far would he go for another man's wife? This is just not like you, my friend.
No, you know what it is? I was trying to help out Kevin, because he obviously can't handle her.
Maybe some of you remember that Torsten Pladian's brother Patrick on One Life to Live a few years back. Besides the fact that you're generally the same height, weight, your hair is a little shorter.
Yeah.
What are the things that you have in common with Patrick?
Ian's a much better looking guy.
Oh, all right.
He's matured. He doesn't make friends easily, it seems like. But I don't know. I said yesterday as well, but he likes to go for married women for some reason.
Yeah.
Which is fine, right?
You were in my line this morning. She came on to me, too.
I signed a picture for you for nothing.
Are there any skeletons in Ian's closet like there were in his brother's?
Yeah, and actually there's one skeleton that has a big blue mark on its neck right here. No, they are. And actually we talked about one, what we're filming right now, which is going to be on the air about 3 weeks from now. Big skeleton coming out.
Oh,
so
really?
that'll be fun to watch, yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing for you guys to know, to keep tuned to Port Charles. Let's find out what that skeleton
You should watch it anyway. You're all watching this, right?
Yeah, except I remember when you were on One Life to Live, and I watched that show for 18 years before I was on it. So when I met him, I was like, oh, Patrick. It was really sick.
Why can't I say, oh, Ian? So
No, but there was some secret that you kept talking about on the show.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Secret
what
never
it is.
came out, so I'm glad you got this one in the can.
Yeah,
We're waiting for that. If Ian is half as strong as Patrick, he can handle anything. After all, Patrick once got the upper hand on One Life to Live's Todd Manning. Take a look.
Will she die with you? Will she be so horrified at who you are that she'll pull the switch herself?
Go ahead, huh?
Go ahead, do it, Patrick. Go ahead. Do it. Prove my point, you murdering Mick. Do it. Come on, Patrick. Kill me. Do it.
I like you as a stable boy, I must say. Look, I've had you guys all to myself for long enough. We're going to bring back our stars so we can do a question and answer session.
I'd like to say I love you guys all, but this is for Lynn. And if you could choose anybody that you've worked with in the past, all your male characters, who do you think you've had the most chemistry with on camera?
Ian.
Ian. No, I think it would be Sigmund. You're absolutely right. It's true. I have felt more than I ever felt as I watched his waddle. It's true.
We've got Stacy from Florida, and she's got a question for the guys.
We want to know if you wear boxers or briefs.
I did not know she was going to answer.
Oh, my God.
You really don't want to know.
Hi, are you ever getting back together again? Because Kevin and Lucy.
What do you think? Yes, maybe no, but yes. What do you think?
Well, I think...
Not you.
All right, we're not talking. I think there's big trouble in store for Kevin and Eve. I know that. Where else would he go to lick his girl?
I was wondering if you're going to have designs on Ian since Eve likes him now.
Do you think I should?
Yes.
The answer is?
I don't...
Yes. Yes.
We've got Sherry from Ohio. She's got a question for you, Torsten.
Hi, why does one of your cast members call you Torso?
Oh, don't go there.
Why don't you ask the cast member?
Lynn, why do you call him Torso?
I like his torso, okay? Okay.
Last year, we were partners on the Spin Show, and our team won.
That's right, we actually won.
And I have a picture of when we were on the show together I'd like you to sign.
Oh, I would love to.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
You're watching Soap Center's special presentation of ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios.
Oh, my God. I saw her. She was walking back behind the thing, and it was unbelievable. And she's gorgeous, and I told her she rules the world because she does.
Thank you.
I'm shaking all over, and I can't believe it. And I'm thrilled to death.
We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet. Flashback Port Charles. Recapture the memories of their love.
The ring or the total package?
The whole package, you beautiful guy.
Lust.
You're the only other man I've slept with since I married Ben.
Rage.
I'll see you in hell.
To understand the present, you've got to do the flashback. Flashback Port Charles, Tuesday through Thursday at 7 p.m. 4 Pacific on SoapNet. Soap Center Spotlight shines on the ABC Super Soap Weekend at Disney MGM Studios when hosts Brooke Alexander and David Forsythe bring you the inside stories.
The whole gang is here.
How you doing today? You holding up all right?
This is our 3rd year at Super Soap Weekend.
Direct from Walt Disney World Resort, watch the Soap Center special presentation, Spotlight on ABC Super Soap Weekend, today at 11 a.m., 8 Pacific, exclusively on SoapNet. This weekend on SoapNet's Ryan's Soapathon, Finelli versus Ryan.
I'm serving you with a summons.
No, you're not, darling. You're taking that summons and you're getting the hell out of here.
Mary doesn't want the annulment, and she's going to have a whole army of people from your favorite family supporting her every step of the way.
You're just trying to divorce me.
Catch up with the Ryan Soapathon, your chance to see all 10 of this week's episodes in one luscious sitting, Saturday starting at 12:30 a.m., 9:30 Pacific on SoapNet.
This is a Soap Center special presentation from the 2 days of fun at the ABC Super Soap Talk Shows. Spotlight on Port Charles.
All right, Catherine, you have to be honest with me. Is Torsten K as sexy in person as he is on screen?
And then some on the rocks, make it a double.
Maybe I should just, step out of here and let you ladies chat.
Actually, that would be a great idea, maybe. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye, David.
No, we'll keep you around for a little while.
Listen, I know that all of the guests were terrific, but was there one special moment that stood out?
As they were watching their clips, it was fun for them, and especially the fact that they got to share it with their fans at the same time, and they just really seemed to enjoy themselves and their show, and it was just great.
Well, that is it for this Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap Talk Show featuring the fantastic Catherine Hicklin and the castmates from Port Charles.
Well, we're off to Animal Kingdom, so bye.
Bye, everybody.
I like seeing the guys.
You got me there?
Catherine Hicklin was a great host. She kept the show moving and very entertaining.
I like you as a stable boy, I must say.
I leave my husband and my child at home, and I come with my girlfriend. Girl's fun.
I whooped her.
It's a lot of fun. You get to meet stars. They're very nice, and they're very personable, and they're all fun.
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, the ABC Super Soap Talk Show Spotlight is on General Hospital. One Life to Live's Catherine Hicklin gets you close to the stars.
Do you two like working together?
Now you're going to hear the real story.
You're the best bad girl of all time. You're easy on the eyes, may I say.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show, Spotlight on General Hospital, coming up next on SoapNet.
Let's talk about dying. Everybody's got to do it, but nobody wants to talk about it. So talking about organ donation is even harder, especially with your family. Because to talk about that, you got to admit you're going to die. And that's hard. Maybe people think if they don't talk about it, it won't happen. You know what? That's exactly what happens with organ donation. If you don't talk to your family about it, it won't happen. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, maybe weird, but you get to give the biggest gift in the whole world, life. So this is what I think. Organ donation is not about dying. It's about living. Talk to your family about living. Talk to your family about donating life.
This Saturday, catch up on this week's Port Charles starting at 3:30 p.m., 12:30 Pacific.
We've got to hurry before someone finds us.
It's too late for that, Rachel.
How could you bring him? How could you betray me this way? No, don't! Kevin! Help her! Kevin! Please don't let her die.
Saturday starting at 3:30 p.m., 12:30 Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center Port Charles talk show only on SoapNet.
I may be retarded, but I can do a whole lot of things. I can coach, I can run on my own. If I can train for 15 weeks for a marathon, I can do just about anything. You might can outread me, but I can outrun you.
The program regularly scheduled at this time will not be seen in order to bring you a Soap Center special presentation. Regular programming will resume next week.
You're watching SoapNet, the network devoted to your favorite soaps. I'm David Forsyth.
And I'm Brooke Alexander. We are at the ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort. But get your motor running because we are about to give you an up-close and personal look at the star-studded motorcades that made their way down Hollywood Boulevard. Strike up the band. Your favorite actors from ABC's Port Charles, All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital kicked off the 5th annual ABC Super Soap Weekend in grand style with a series of all-star motorcades.
Is this your first motorcade?
Yes, it is.
And how did the fans receive you?
They were great.
Aren't they great? Aren't they great?
Yeah.
This is the greatest thing from South Africa since the Hope Diamond, ladies and gentlemen.
The stars headed down Disney MGM Studios Hollywood Boulevard to welcome their loyal fans. And to answer a few burning questions about storylines.
I'm having a really bad week. Max is like doing Sky, and I'm seeing red.
I don't know how many more times Kevin can take it on the chin, you know what I mean? This guy has the worst life I've ever seen.
The hardest part of my job is watching him kiss on Sky.
The stars also received a few requests from the audience.
Do you want me to take my shirt off? I will only do it if everybody right in here does it at the same time collectively.
Along with a few proposals.
Mr. Greenlee, will you marry me?
I'm very flattered. We want to know here if Jacob is single.
The highlight of the motorcade was the opportunity for fans to let the stars know just how much they are appreciated.
Stay right here for more Soap Center moments all week. We'll see you soon.
The following is a Soap Center special presentation.
Hi, I'm Brooke Alexander.
And I'm David Forsyth. We're in Disney MGM Studios at Walt Disney World Resort for the 5th annual ABC Super Soap Weekend, a fan-filled 2-day event.
Well, one of the many events that has fans buzzing is the ABC Super Soap Talk Show, hosted by One Life to Live's Catherine Hicklin.
Catherine had some great guests from ABC's General Hospital.
And you're about to see her best moments with Rebecca Herbst, Jacob Young, Colton Scott, Wally Kurth, Nancy Legron, John Ingle, Sarah Brown, A. Martinez, and Jacqueline Zeman.
Enjoy!
Please welcome One Life to Live's own Lindsay Rappaport, Catherine Hicklin.
Oh, yeah. Are you seeing your favorite hottie stars? Yeah! So what do you say? Let's get this party started. Please welcome General Hospital's Ned and Alexis, Wally Kurth, and Nancy Legron. Come on in here. Hi, guys. How you doing? Hi, honey. Do you two like working together?
I hate her. Are you kidding?
I can see that. We're very good friends. What does she think of Ned's dual life as a rock star?
Now you're going to hear the real story.
No, I find it interesting that he sings as Eddie Main. I never got that. I mean, I do, but that everyone in the town doesn't know that you're really Ned?
Oh, yeah, they know.
But then why do you sing as Eddie Main?
Well, because it's like a stage name.
Oh.
But when Eddie Name was first created, I can't believe we've never talked about this before. Maybe this is something we should have brought up on the air. No, when Eddie Name was first created, it was a fake name that he used. Actually, it was it happened very quickly. I was in a Buffalo bar, and I was going to investigate a hotel chain that I wanted to purchase. So I was undercover. It went by real quickly, but that was the plot, that I had changed my name to Eddie Main. And so when I met Lois, I introduced myself as Eddie Main. And so from there on.
On General Hospital, Ned's stardom had a strange side effect. It made Alexis an internet pinup. Now, how did she handle that?
I'm not one to love to, like, walk around in my skivvies on TV. And so I put that on, and I thought, all right, just go for it. So I came in, and I was standing on the bed, with the rose in my teeth like this. The producer comes out of the booth. She goes, no, get down.
Please welcome General Hospital's Edward Quartermain, John Ingle. Where's our John? There he Thank you.
Hello, Grandpa.
Someone didn't talk to us. Yeah, please, come sit.
We hate each other. You can do that.
Did I read that you were a teacher at Hollywood High?
And Beverly Hills High.
And so you must have had some very famous students. Let's hear about some of those alumni.
It sounds so braggy.
Oh, go ahead. It's your moment.
At Hollywood High, starting fast, Linda Evans, Stephanie Powers, that was it. Barbara Hershey, Swoosie Kurtz, and at Beverly Hills High, Richard Dreyfuss and Albert Brooks and Julie Kavner, all the way through to Johnny Silverman and Jolie Fisher and Nicolas Cage, and
that's incredible.
And then after 30 years, it's time to quit.
Your acting career began around the age of
57 is when I retired from 30 years of teaching.
You are a true
in 1985.
Inspiration. Well, John, tell me something. Why is Edward always so grumpy?
Good writing, and I think they have to have somebody to kick around.
Right.
Because otherwise...
Someone to kick us around.
Kick you around. The nice thing about Edward, the reason I'm so fortunate, is that he really sticks his fingers in every pot, just about, in Port Charles. He thinks he runs the world.
And that's a great way to be.
Oh, it's a great role. My wife always says, don't bring Edward home. That's
And do you?
No, it doesn't work at home.
Oh, that's good.
This guy is a pussycat. I mean, he couldn't be more unlike his character. He's the nicest, kindest, most generous, sweetest guy in the world.
Thank you.
He really is.
Over the years, Edward has given every member of his family a reason to be intimidated by him. Repeatedly. Check it out.
In my day, a man did not enjoy the sight of his girlfriend plastered all over the newspaper in her underwear. You are such a disappointment. You are a disgrace. God, he's drunk.
Absolutely.
You are turning into a real quarterback, AJ.
Drunk as a skunk.
That's just great. What is there about this family that attracts one bad element after another? We are a magnet for disaster. This girl, right here, has defended her criminal brother so much that now she's defending all criminals. This teenage delinquent broke our granddaughter's heart, and then he got her kidnapped. This two-bit Romeo may have you bamboozled, but not me. I suppose that I'm the villain once again.
You're going to want to keep that.
Yes, it's a good clip.
Do you ever get to play warm and fuzzy characters?
Only with Lila.
With what?
Lila.
Oh.
Only one. Really? Kind of with Emily. No. Kind of with Emily I do, but mostly with Lila.
Right.
Reginald. Oh, no.
Oh, God, no. No, but Lila, that's the lovely thing about playing the role is that I'm very tender to her. I think that the fans would have me drawn and quartered if I
You'd
were
be
mean
run out
to
of town on a
Lila.
rail.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome General Hospital's Carly, Sarah Brown.
You guys don't have to get up. It's just me.
How are you?
Hi, Ruby. Hi, sweetie. Can I sit in your lap?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Wow, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Well, hello, gorgeous.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Is
Good
she
to be
the
here.
best or what?
I learned everything from these guys. Nancy teaches me everything I know, which I know nothing, but she teaches me anything I know about comedy, and John teaches me everything I know about drama, and Wally teaches me everything I know about music.
You're the best bad girl of all times.
I don't know, Patty. I gotta take a backseat to you, baby.
Hey, you're my inspiration.
Oh, please, thank
listen, you embrace it all. There are days that I'm like, I do what? Inject Nora with a drug that will erase her memory. You're a mom in real life.
Yes, I am.
How old is your baby?
My daughter's 2.5.
It's hard to believe. You were going to give Carly some motherly advice?
There's many days I want to throttle her, you know. I just think that she can be real ridiculous. But it's soaps, you know, what are you going to do? None of us ever take care of our children on television.
Of course. Coming up, more highlights from the 2 days of fun at the ABC Super Soap Talk Show. You're easy on the eyes, may I say.
On the Colbys, he's an honest, decent man with power and money to burn.
You can count on that.
But only one thing is on his mind.
You don't get away from me this time, lady.
Dumping his jealous, backstabbing wife for her sister? Conduct like that can get a man killed. Jason Colby, the patriarch of the Colby clan.
This is my ball game, Senator, and you just struck out.
Saturdays starting at 8 a.m., 5 Pacific on SoapNet.
You're watching Soap Center's special presentation of ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios.
Kelly, what's your favorite soap?
General Hospital is my favorite soap.
We love you, SoapNet.
We love Leo! We love
SoapNet! I love Lucky.
I love it! Oh my God, oh my God.
The fans are so great.
We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet.
So sexy, so scheming, so scandalous, so SoapNet. The soaps you know you love all day, every day. Current soaps, nighttime soaps, and favorites from the past. SoapNet shows your current favorites. Port Charles, All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital. And the best of classic nighttime soaps like Knots Landing, Falcon Crest, and Sisters, plus SoapNet's exclusive rebroadcast of Ryan's Hope. SoapNet is the place to catch up with all your favorite stories and characters, on air and online. And to get back on track, whether you missed the last 5 minutes or the last 5 years. And only SoapNet has Soap Center, the one place to go for the latest news on your favorite shows and the hottest gossip on your favorite stars. Go behind the scenes, get the backstory, discover a few secrets and more. SoapNet, so sexy, so scheming, so scandalous. So what are you waiting for? Stay with the full-time network devoted exclusively to soaps. SoapNet, pure soap 24/7.
This Sunday, SoapNet presents the Knots Landing Marathon with all 5 of this week's episodes back-to-back. Paige tries to teach an old dog new tricks.
I'm right here.
Are you joking?
Gives a bad name to womankind for you to be lusting after an old man's fortune.
Abby finds you can't leash puppy love.
Harold is different.
He's too old for her. She's too serious about him.
I want you to be my wife.
Over my dead body, you'll marry him.
The Knots Landing Marathon, Sunday starting at 12 midnight, 9 Pacific on SoapNet.
This is a Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap Talk Shows. Spotlight on General Hospital. Please welcome General Hospital's Bobby and Roy, Jackie Zeman, and A. Martinez. Thank you. Hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Have a seat and talk to us. Wow. I know. You know.
Get them out to turn out.
No,
don't you, girl?
you get them out. You look fab.
Thank you.
How long have you been on the show?
23. My entire adult life. 23 years.
Congratulations. And oh,
This is
are they the best?
Yeah, this is the best.
I know.
Congratulations.
Isn't it like amazing when you look and you see this line of people and you think, gosh, I didn't think anybody would come to my line.
Yeah, it's a good thing. You know, we work in a box, you know. I mean, we like each other's company and we enjoy having these jobs. It's a good thing to have a job when you're an actor, but it's also nice to be able to interact with people that watch what you do, and it's pretty rare that we get to do that.
How are Bobby and Roy handling the possibility of him getting back into the mob?
He just needs money.
And you know, that's always a good job to fall back on.
Yeah, you know, it's like you do what you can, you know. That's what he knows how to do.
Maybe it would be good, see, because if he got back in the mob, he would have some money and we could actually go on a date.
Yeah.
Never taken me out to dinner. We don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We had 2 picnics. Both times I had to make and bring the lunch.
Yeah. It's always like a stone joy to work with Tony Geary. A stone joy.
Why is that?
Well, because, you know, he's, yeah. Because we have this, never mind. But he takes big time risks. You know, I've been thinking of him as one of the best actors I've ever seen for many, many years. And to actually, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You better make sure you show up on your toes and with some coffee in your belly when you're working with Tony Geary.
Please welcome General Hospital's Lucky and Liz, Jacob Young, and Rebecca Hurst. That boy is dangerous. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Hey, how are ya? How are you doing? I've never met you.
No.
Come sit next to me, guys. Sit down. That's right. This is a first for me. I usually know everybody on the ABC lineup, but you're new this year.
Yeah?
And congratulations.
Thank you.
You've done great. Can I tell you, it's the hardest thing in the world to take over a role. And especially when somebody was so hugely popular. And I think you're doing great. So do you?
Thank you.
And you're easy on the eyes, may I say. I mean, I've seen you you on the show because before we come down here to do this, it's kind of my homework to really watch the shows on ABC so I can get a sense of all the stories. And I thought, well, this will be a nice little meeting. I'm thrilled that you're here. How's it been for you out there? You've never been to an event like this, have you?
I've never been to an event quite this big.
Yeah. The fans been nice to you today?
They've been wonderful.
Let me ask you this. How awful was it for Lucky and Liz when his brainwashing kept him from saying, I love you?
It was super difficult on Liz because she didn't understand that he was being brainwashed.
Right.
So she just thought he was being a jerk.
That was... Yeah. But that was an exciting part of the story because Lucky was supposed to... Everyone believed he was dead for so long.
Oh, yeah, my boyfriend's been dead. He's been kidnapped. He's brainwashed. He's pushing me on his brother.
Please welcome General Hospital's Nicholas Cassadine Colton Scott. Where is Colton Scott, please? And now, ladies and gentlemen, Colton Scott. Hi. How are you? Why don't you come
here, you?
Oh, yeah.
How are you?
I'm real good, thanks.
What's up, bro? You like that, huh?
Colton, come sit.
Sure.
Anywhere you like.
Okay.
He's performing tonight at the street party. How long have you been on General Hospital now?
Actually, it's now going on, she probably knows more than I do, probably like a year and 7.5 months, something like that.
Well, I think it's a fabulous recast myself. I'm so happy that you're with us.
Thank you. It's great to be a part of the show, and tell you what, it's a great cast to be with, a great show to work with, let alone ABC is just a great network to be a part of.
Exactly. Well, this summer, all your characters got preoccupied with death after your pal Emily woke up with a stiff. Stiff. How'd you get roped into that adventure?
You know, I have to say something about that scene when Jacob and I were carrying the body out of the hotel room. That was probably the most fun scene that we've ever taped.
What happened?
Well, it was just a very funny scene for us both to tape. There was a lot of humor in it. I think the fans really enjoyed that scene, and it was fun.
Were you guys just laughing and...
Well, you know what's funny about Nicholas? They've started to write a lot of humor in his character, and he's never had it, and it's a lot of fun.
Trust me if you need to have a secret buried, or a corpse. Lucky and Nicholas are the guys you want to call. Take a look.
We just need someplace to stash the bodies.
Stash the bodies? What? I don't stash bodies.
We need someplace that's easy, you know, someplace that nobody's gonna look.
This guy just can't disappear.
Someplace that's surrounded by water.
No. No. The island is perfect. You want to bury this poor guy at Windermere? This poor guy? What about Emily? We don't even know who he is. Wait, you want to sit around here and wait for rigor mortis to set in or what?
Member of our audience is dying to learn how to skateboard. You want to give it a go?
Sure. Which way feels more comfortable?
I think you need to put your arms around her. Just,
Find your sweet spot.
Coming up, one fan gets her chance at stardom. Do you have any idea who your leading man might be?
Anyone would be fine.
Okay.
SoapNet is the place for soap fans.
I discovered that I was in love with you.
We're devoted to the action.
This is my life, you playing around with lady.
Devoted to the drama.
Hold it, now we're going into the Twilight Zone.
Devoted to the romance.
Will you be my wife?
Devoted to soaps and you. We run your favorite soaps when it's convenient for you to watch. After work and at night. You can see back-to-back episodes of the classics, so sit back and savor those naughty nighttime dramas.
You really thought that you could buy me?
Plus, SoapCenter has all the soap news.
You'll also get to know your favorite stars on a more personal level.
David Forsythe and Brooke Alexander go behind the scenes with your favorite soap stars.
It's a learning experience for all of us.
Daytime soaps, classic soaps, soap news. We're devoted to soaps and you. You're watching Soap Center's special presentation of ABC Super Soap Weekend at the Disney MGM Studios.
We love you, SoapNet!
Fabulous.
Thank you!
Fun. And fans.
This is our 3rd year at Super Soap Weekend! We love you, SoapNet! You're the best actor in the world.
Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. We'll be right back with more from ABC Super Soap Weekend here on SoapNet. On Falcon Crest, change is in the air as old friends say goodbye. New enemies come into play.
This man is dangerous. He's going to hurt you. He's going to hurt all of us.
Michael Sharp is not going to get his hands on Falcon Crest.
If you want Falcon Crest so badly, get it yourself.
That could be a dangerous game. Believe me, I know.
Falcon Crest, weekdays at 4 p.m. 1 Pacific on SoapNet. This Saturday, catch up on this week's General Hospital starting at a special time, 7 p.m. 4 Pacific.
Carly doesn't get why I'm always on her case. I care about her. I guess you could say I love her, but I don't know if I could ever say the words she needs to hear.
Carly and Sunny, come closer. Saturday starting at 7 p.m. 4 Pacific, followed by a special Soap Center General Hospital talk show only on SoapNet.
This is a Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap talk shows. Spotlight on General Hospital.
Time for one lucky fan to meet her mystery leading man and be a star. Come on out here, don't be shy. Hi.
Hello, how nice to meet you. You're absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I am?
Yes,
Thanks.
you are.
That'll make my...
You playing that conniving woman, but actually you really are sweet.
How do you really know that?
Oh, I have news for you. I heard you backstage, and she really is a great girl.
Oh, thanks. So, are you nervous?
Well, a little bit, but I'm trying not to be. As I say, it's an opportunity.
Do you have any idea who your leading man might be?
Oh, I don't know. You have so many handsome ones. Anyone would be fine.
Okay. No, don't look.
Don't look.
Don't look.
Don't look.
I like your spunk, Lee.
Well,
I'll give you a hint. In this scene, he's taking your character where you always wanted to honeymoon, Hawaii.
Hawaii? In other words, would that be Wally Perk?
How about you're going to play a scene with Roy DeLuca, A. Martinez?
Oh, Roy A. Martinez. Oh, wow, that's great. A Spanish heartthrob.
Baby, you don't know life till you've been with a Latin man.
Okay.
Come over here.
Here.
Hi, dear. Hi. Hi, Lee. Congratulations. I'm glad we're doing this.
Okay, thank you. Yes, you have all the things with the paper.
And
So, is this your good side?
You'll tell me?
Yeah, it looks good to me. It's looking good.
Okay.
So, Bobby.
In other words, I'm the stand-in for Bobby.
There you go. And I am playing Roy. Right.
You're playing Roy.
Okay.
All right, so
Bobby, what do you think? And they got all the ones over there, too.
Oh, okay. I better put on the glasses to see this.
That's good.
Okay, all right. Bobby, well, okay.
So,
Roy is beautiful. Reminds me of Florida, though. Okay, all right. You didn't say that. All right, okay.
They really love it, I think, and they really think.
Yeah, well, I'm good at ad-libbing.
That's good. So, Hawaii reminds you of Florida, you say? That's odd.
Well, I sure have. We've been at the beach drinking pina coladas covered in suntan lotion.
I know.
What could be more great than that?
I know. We should have taken our clothes off for that suntan lotion. Feels really weird under
the well, we'll do that the next time.
Oh, good idea. But you know, I think you're forgetting one of the island's most romantic traditions.
What is that? You tell me.
Well, it's not a pig roast. You see, I'm trying to get you in one of those little grass skirts, yeah. And I think we'll do that later.
Oh, that sounds great to me.
But the thing is that the tradition I'm thinking of is that every woman, when they first come to the island, they get a lei upon their arrival.
Oh, yeah. It's a little different than the one you mean. You mean a lay of flowers.
Oh, you didn't know me. We've been down this street before. Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I meant.
Okay, that is the greatest. Okay, I thank you. Oh, wow.
What a good job.
Latin lover, he's great.
Oh, yeah. Lee, a lay for Lee. Everybody, give her a big hand and let's say goodbye.
All right, Catherine, do you get to see much of the General Hospital gang since they tape in Los Angeles and One Life to Live is actually in New York?
Actually, I don't, so I always look forward to this event so that I can interview them on the show.
Absolutely.
Well, we saw their faces, and they were absolutely thrilled. You did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. I love doing this kind of work. It's like my alter ego at work.
Yeah. Well, if you had to pick just one moment, what would you say that one was?
On the General Hospital segments, I have to say that there was a great older woman who got to be a star with A. Martinez. Remember when we saw this?
Right.
And she was so fantastic. And she was fearless. And when she took her glasses out to read the cue cards, she was adorable. And it was the sweetest moment.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, listen, that's it for this Soap Center special presentation of the ABC Super Soap Talk Show featuring the cast of General Hospital.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
So long.
General Hospital, episode 11743. Playtime for Lucky and Liz.
It's your move, Liz.
Oh, sorry. I was daydreaming.
Yeah, you know, I used to do that a lot. I was playing chess with Helena.
You played with Helena?
I mean, give me a break. I was brainwashed. I was held hostage for a long time here.
Don't remind me.
Why? Are you jealous?
It's your move, Lucky.
There's nothing to be jealous about. I've never played chess with Helena like I play with you.
Are you going to make your move or what?
There. How's that?
From the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, One Life to Live is in the ABC Super Soap Talk Show spotlight. Katherine Hickland talks to her co-stars about the schemes.
Tell the audience what it's like to really do those kissing scenes.
It's part of the job, but I mean, you know, you gotta kind of get into it.
And the dreams.
You're hearing it from me first. We did it.
Direct from Disney MGM Studios, Soap Center brings you the ABC Super Soap Talk Show. Spotlight on One Life to Live, coming up next on SoapNet.
I think Special Olympics is wonderful.
The best thing that I've ever done in my life.
I tell my athletes, you're here because you're brave. You made it this far.
This is about the best thing that's ever happened to me because I became something I always wanted just to be a part of.
Just like a flower, it just made me blossom.
Doesn't matter if you win or lose. Just try your best.
I think we're called Special Olympics because we're special people.
I just feel a little proud of myself to reach so far.
I wanted one thing. I wanted to be an athlete. The Special Olympics gave me that opportunity.
You might can outread me, but I can outrun you.
This changed my life forever.